Me eating and everything.
Oh yeah, you eating and everything. Greetings and salutations. Dan Latham here with Roll Hit Die and tonight's episode of Dungeons and Veterans, where I run these crazy individuals through the most unusual homebrew game that I've made in a long time. Let's see. We'll get some announcements out of the way before we start. We do a campaign on Friday nights as well. It's the Red Star Rising campaign through a company called GUI Cube. They are our sponsors, and we'd like for you to check them out if you get a chance. Also, if we reach 100 viewers, I have 6 miniatures here of our players from the GUI Cube campaign that we run on Friday nights. If we get 150 followers, I can give you a very own copy of the first chapter of the GUI Cube Rising Star campaign. Red Star Rising campaign. Something like that. So, without further ado, any sound effects that I might use is through Sirenscape. Our maps and such that you see here on the screen are provided to us through the Roll20 app. And I already mentioned our sponsor of GUI Cube. Now, let's introduce my players, starting from the bottom with Ducks. Since nobody likes to or can say Demort.
It's okay. Everyone ducks when I get close anyway. So, Todd Meekum, former Air Force, current Army National Guard. I am playing the Monk Barbarian, now Rogue, Dumor Rage Slayer. And he gets into a lot of mischief. He has a lot of fun. And
He
doesn't take crap from
loves
anybody.
finding traps with his
And
face.
running through them.
With his face.
I don't find with my face. They're not fast enough. I just run straight through and they blow up as I run.
Following Ducks, we have our very own brother May I.
Hello, I am Marcus Scott, former Air Force. I was Space Force before Space Force was cool. Hey, I was part of Space Command. What else was I going to say? Crap. I play our lovely little cleric that is sweet and innocent and is always on top of. Bless you.
Allergies are rough.
Bless you, my child. That's about it, I reckon. I'll go ahead and kick it over to Corporal Punishment.
Oh, I am Christy. I am former Army and Navy because I am twice as stupid. And I play Corporal Punishment, the Tiefling Paladin, with her pet corrupted Pegasus.
Following Corporal Punishment is our other Sergeant Rock.
Hi there, I'm Sergeant Rock. Fritz. Rock is a ranger, but that's U.S. Army Ranger, and he's actually a repainted war. And then I'll pass it on to Surge.
Hello, my name is Curtis Ross, and I'm playing Surge, the Shifter Druid, Circle of the Moon.
And with that simple introduction from our friends, I don't want to forget to inform you or remind you of our points buy rewards for Roll Hit Die. Advantage to a player or DM. Disadvantage to a player or a DM. Seems to go around a lot on Friday nights. Let's see. We have an NSR at 5,000. We also have GUI rewards at 1,000. And if you have 20,000, we may summon in a big bad evil guy that will wipe the entire party. So if you want to see everybody at this screen die, spend them 20,000 points. Ain't that how it goes? Oh, okay.
Sure.
So, speaking of GUI rewards, we start every one of our sessions with one of my players telling me what happened in the last session as their player sees it for the roll for a GUI reward.
Well, let's see. There we were.
Wait a minute.
The what? Right.
You're cutting in and out, Rock.
Oh, around the halls without a hall pass. Kind of a summary.
Yeah.
What we did. Yeah.
But we split the party.
Which always works
Matt
well.
and Punishment went north or left or whatever direction that was. We're underground. We can't say
That's
anything
an
anymore.
interesting combination of names. Go ahead.
Rest of the party went south. We searched around. I busted a water pipe, so we're slowly going to drown to death. And we fought a bunch of creatures, and then we took a nap in the gym that kind of looks like boobs.
I noticed you glossed over the whole darkness bit.
Oh yeah. Oh, everyone loved that.
The darkness was kind of the big deal.
I had no issues with the darkness. Did you have issues with darkness?
I didn't
I
have
think
issues.
I think two of us had issues with darkness.
Maybe three.
I loved it.
Oh no,
See,
yeah,
yeah.
you had blind sense. So yeah, two people had issues.
Yep, the darkness caused as much trouble as the robots.
We had a bunch of robots that came in and started killing us. That apparently had the same insignia that Sergeant Rock had on his uniform. So once again, Sergeant Rock is an evil bad guy, and he must die.
All right. So
It's worth noting that we did wipe out all the robots, which then induced an announcement on the PA system that the facility was transitioning from FPCon Bravo to FPCon Delta. So we don't know what force response will follow, but we did feel that we were safe having wiped out the robots enough to go rest in the gym after sealing the door heavily with a rod of immovable force. So,
all right. So how about the two of you go ahead and give me a D20 roll to see what nice reward I can give you.
Oh, all right.
All right. And Sergeant Rock, we're getting a little cutting in and out on your end. I don't know if you know what that's causing that. All right, so Brother May I, you get temporary hit points.
Yay!
When you use this reward, you'll get 2d8 hit points plus 1 hit point per level of your character in temporary hit points. The temporary hit points add to your total and are deducted first when you take the damage. Once they are gone, they may not be healed or replaced.
So 2d8 plus my level.
Yes.
will these ones stack with the ones from Inspiring Leader? Because I'm giving everybody 15 hit points once we get up.
Yeah, they'll stack if you decide to use them now.
Yeah, you can choose to use them whenever you want.
So Sergeant Rock. Ditto.
Oh, he got the same card.
Exact same card.
I got the same thing.
Uh-huh.
All right.
Excuse me.
The number is 2d6.
2d8 plus your level.
Oh, that's a lot.
It can be.
You guys, if you want to use them now, you can roll them in the chat. But when you do, go ahead and roll them. Or
No,
you
I
can save
think
them
I'm
for
going to
later.
save them.
Okay. Just once you use them.
When I-
All right. So, as you were saying in the recap, you guys found yourself into this gym, which I'm not going to say what you described it as. Bless you, whoever that was.
Thank you. Sorry.
And I believe you guys went through your rest, full rest, right?
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was keeping. Somebody was keeping guard.
I believe everybody had their own watch sessions for those who were
Yep.
keeping them. Go back and I will check to see.
I did
I-
not take a guard at some point because I was not woke up.
Yeah. I fell asleep second half or second one.
Oh, okay.
But I think Rock was saying that he wakes up early,
Yes. All right.
Yeah.
so he was able to catch up on one of those.
He's a sweet. He always gets up at 5:30.
All right. Well, Sergeant Rock, you wake up on your own and realize that whoever had watch prior to you did not wake you up.
Yeah, and I spent half of my watch writing up a reprimand for May I
What the heck?
on Air Force Form or
Ooh,
Army
cookie.
Form 341.
My bad. I didn't mean to do that.
Is that his second reprimand?
Yeah, he's got a couple of 341s in his pocket now.
Well, maybe depends on what he uses the paper for.
Oh, that's right. We've had a few days of camping. All right. Well, he's got-
All right. So you're up. Everybody else is still out. What would you like to do?
I go listen at the door. I'm listening to see if I hear the sounds of some kind of larger security vehicle in the hall.
Okay. So you put your ear to the door. Give me a perception.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a thick door.
Yes, it's rather thick door, and you're not really hearing any noise whatsoever from the other side of the door.
Let's hear. I'll let these guys sleep, and I'll spend some time writing after-action reports for submission someday. Not to Balda anymore. Colonel Balda is done.
I think Colonel Balda got decommissioned.
Yes.
All right, so everybody else is still asleep. You're writing your after action. What next?
When I judge that it's about 7 a.m., I've been up for about 2 hours. I'll start rousting people
All right, go for it.
quietly. I wake each one up and I go, shh, shh, shh. You don't want to make a lot of noise. Find out if there's something in the hall.
So you didn't hear anything, but you don't want to make any noise in case.
Right.
All right. I agree. And I'll just sit there and start casting a spell, ritual casting a spell.
What are we ritually casting?
Well, if it's going to be a ritual, then I will start a 10-minute briefing on vehicle recognition techniques, World War II vehicles, so you can tell friend from foe. This is a Tiger. This is a Sherman. Shoot these. Don't shoot these. With a little more detail than that. And everybody gets 15 temp hit points from the magic of my briefing.
And once camera comes back on, I will rearrange them.
Water breathing is what I'm ritual casting. 10 minutes plus an action.
Water breathing, huh?
Yep.
Can you believe I go in the water?
Well, I'm sitting here thinking, all right, we sealed the room and locked the door. Last I know is that we were underground in a basement, entered this strange building, and someone busted a water line that started spewing water everywhere.
Somebody did bust
So-
that one.
Just in case this place is flooding, I'm going to cast a spell that will keep us alive underwater. Now, however Rock interprets that is up to him.
Sergeant Rock was not there for that event, so he's asking for a little back brief there on the old water main breaking technique.
Since I kind of have a general idea on what a water main is, since a water line from Neanderthal. So, May was walking down the hall and he
course it
smacked.
How do you know it was me?
Because
I
we were
will
right
tell
next
them
to
it
you
was
when we
you.
were there. Because they went that way. I paused. I looked, and I saw you going that way, and you look up and whack.
But on the bright side, the water is drinkable. So
But yeah, so you'll be able to breathe underwater for the next 24 hours for
And
this.
Necessary thanks to May I. Imagine my surprise. More problems thanks to May I.
And if the area is flooded, do you think these robots have water breathing? Just saying.
I hope circus them.
What?
That's-
What are robots?
Yeah, I was going to ask that myself.
yeah, those sentries that we were just fighting could easily be termed security robots, but I've never seen them deployed like this. But I've seen a number of new things in this facility, so
So I've never seen one of these with my eyes, but I sensed one when I destroyed it. Could I get a general idea that they could be thinking of Warforged instead of robots?
You get maybe an idea along those lines.
Okay, so maybe they're not robots, but warforged.
Which,
Wow.
in some people's minds, are the same thing.
Yeah.
Especially in Sergeant Rock's case.
I
Yeah,
have no idea what any of you people are talking about.
I said robots out of character, by the way.
but Sergeant Rock's initial take on the term warforged just means GI issue. It's all been made for the war.
So it even makes it even better for him.
Yeah.
So yeah, with this spell, you can breathe normally too. Like you can still breathe air, but you can also, if you're underwater, you're fine there too. You can breathe there as well.
Okay, good. All right. You wouldn't happen to have a bunch of them good berries, what are so good for feeding up the crowd.
Here, have one.
All right. So after a nice breakfast, we're all briefed up, we're all tempified. Time to release the door.
So yeah, everyone can have a good berry. I cast 10 and keep the rest for myself.
All right. So give me a lineup and who's doing what.
So Rock will volunteer to be the one that opens the door, but he recommends everybody get 15, 20 feet back away from the door in case there's a blast of water that knocks them over.
Question: did we search this area prior to doing whatever we're about to do?
Oh, yeah. We found a bunch of weights and some gym equipment, pads for yoga.
You destroyed a mirror.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
You know, that's interesting. I will take some of that mirror and put it in my bag of holding. Because that's a very interesting mirror.
Yeah, it's one of the clearest mirrors you've seen. You've seen a few. I mean, all of you have. At different places you stayed at, but they're all just like polished silver. This is glass. I mean, it's obvious some sort of glass material that was used to make this reflective surface.
That's why I destroyed it. I thought it was somebody else.
All right, so everybody in position?
I'm also going to take a shard from that mirror, put it in my bag.
Now that rod that's holding that door shut, it's got a button on it. And once you click that button, that door can come flying open. That can hold a real insane amount of weight. So if there's anything pressing against that, you kind of want to be careful.
Yeah, I observed that. In fact, as I recall, some of you guys have some sort of a remote manipulator system you guys use to do this kind of thing. He's talking about Mage Hand.
well,
I don't have that spell.
I don't
So,
have
and
it
I'm
on.
still trying to figure out what you just said. Remote manipulator.
What's a remote?
All right, well, if it comes down to it, I already volunteered. So
Y'all
get ready,
just talking a bunch of gibberish.
push the button. I make sure I have a grip on the rod so it doesn't just go flying off, and then I hit the button and step away from the door, expecting a blast of water.
Dexterity check.
And I'm kind of in between these.
Dexterity check for everyone from here to here.
Oh, that's just it. Right.
Oh, all right. All right. I can give you one of them.
So I'm good, or
Back free.
Is you over here? No, you're over here. So yeah,
Yeah.
you're just barely behind that wall. So yeah, you're good. You're good. So it's just the three of you.
I'm staying back, and it's like, just be careful.
Okay, Sergeant Rock's dexterity decent enough. Corporal punishment. Your legs are swept out from underneath you as this rush of water comes pouring through that doorway. Sergeant Rock, you do take, we'll say 3 point. Well, you know what? We'll roll this. Since you made the save, you'll take half of. Okay, so you take a point of damage from the door smacking you in the face. And Surge, you're able to stand your ground. So you're not knocked. Uh-oh.
Oh, Todd's spotty again.
I see that. All right, we'll get him back in here in a second. So with that, the water comes rushing in. The door slams open, smacks Sergeant Rock right in the face. But you're able to move fast enough that you don't take a full brunt of the damage from the door. So, of course, corporal punishment. You are knocked back 10 feet as your feet are washed out from underneath you, and you pretty much ride the wave.
There's a phone
Yeah.
on vibrate.
I thought that was a tugboat coming in.
No, we had an Amber Alert kickoff.
Okay.
That's all.
Oh, and Rock, if you feel like you're gonna fall, you can click that again to help you hold yourself in place, even if
He
it's in the middle
says-
of nowhere.
He says as the door slams you and hits you in the nose. All right, so now this room is filled up about waist high of water.
So I depicted Rock right around the corner because as he sailed away, he grabbed onto the edge of the wall there and swung around behind the wall to avoid the surge of water coming in.
All right,
Well, I'm glad it's not deeper.
Hey, thanks for the warning.
Yeah, that was good thinking. I would not have considered that a likelihood, but wouldn't be true. Luckily, it's not fully saturated. Give me a second to look outside. Rock will step over to the door, wade over to the door,
mm-hmm.
and then try to leave. He takes his helmet off so he can peer out and look secretly.
Okay, you want to stealthily look
Here,
out?
just a second. If you're gonna try and go out there, I'm gonna pass without a trace on you, and everyone within 30 feet of me, to
And
just be
you
careful and
are
be sneaky.
here, so that will cover. Well,
I'll
that'll
get a
cover-
little bit closer to him. I'll
That'll
move
cover
to
everybody.
yeah.
Even corporal punishment, even though she got knocked away from me, she's still within 30 feet. So that's a +10 to everybody's stealth checks, whoever needs or desires to roll one.
No, if he's gonna try and be sneaky, I might as well.
I think I'll just stand here for a minute and take a drink of water.
Just as Rock kneeling down low and peering, looking both ways up the hall and then pulling his head back, hoping it doesn't get spotted.
Give me a perception. And of course, you think you're doing a very good job of stealthily looking out the door.
It's a 28.
Like I said, you think you're hidden.
Yeah, well, Surge's techniques are reliable.
Then I'll stay within 30 feet of him.
Alright, so let's see. Doo-doo. Okay, you're fine. So with your perception, you look out left to right. And now apparently, about waist high, all the way down the hallway is this water. You don't see anything else. You see some debris floating in it. And, let's see. Some sort of a current coming from this direction, maybe?
All right. And then step back in. All right, it's basically all secured, guys. The whole place isn't that back flooded, so we're going to be waiting. Might slow us down a little if we're running in combat. But it's just like the beachhead. I've already been through this.
Oh, well, I probably should have thought of that as well. I might have. Nah, it's fine.
All right, well, here's
So-
what I want to do. I want to head off to the what we think is east here. Go looking for in the first place. I recommend this time maybe we should stick together.
Shite. Hold on.
You say you want to keep heading in the direction you were going.
Alright, sorry.
Well, I think we should be really careful with that one because it had one of them electrical trap looking things.
Well, we know
Looks
where
like
it
you got
is.
shocked
Luckily,
pretty good.
Yeah, there's one. We have a map yet, but I marked the location in general of the one I counted yesterday.
Will
Well,
it
the thing
still
that,
work underwater?
well, that's what scares me is it might be more effective now,
Well,
Probably.
especially
water.
to you, Corporal, because you're in metal armor in water. And I've had some effects with people that were wet and in metal armor before with some of my electrical spells.
Yeah, but I
Lightning.
mean, would something like that work if it's underwater?
It very well could. I mean, I've seen some electrical eels before that are pretty nasty, especially underwater.
I'd expect it to be shorted out, but that is an interesting call. So
Now
maybe
the water is what, waist deep?
Waist high, yes.
Okay. Did we figure out if that trap's set off by a pressure plate? Because we could just swim over it.
I'm not sure what mechanism was. I don't recall any actual like relief in the floor when I stepped in there. I was a little distracted though by my hair standing on end, my helmet shooting off.
And if it's, I guess if there's a pressure plate and you don't want to step on it, we're waist deep. We can
Swim.
float.
Yeah.
Not as much swim. It's not that deep, I wouldn't
Well,
think. But
some of
we
you
can
can
definitely
float.
float.
I'm sure a corporal here will be able to just stay afloat.
Now,
Yeah,
while you guys
I
are
don't float.
discussing floating and the depth of the water, you do look back and Ducks is like neck deep.
All right.
You're good.
Don't run.
I mean,
I
you
go
can
into
breathe
bear
underwater
form,
anyway.
so I'm larger.
Well, I mean, even if you're normal, you can still breathe underwater. Oh, and Brother May I know you have your little buddy with you, so he's good too.
My little buddy.
Don't you have a pet mouse?
No.
I thought someone had a pet mouse.
No, I had an ant. I had a not anteater. Oh, geez, the possum. That was my friend for a very brief stint. But
Was
he didn't
there
come
someone
with us.
else that had a pet mouse then?
I don't think so.
I think it was just a comment.
Unless you're mixing up the conversation that Demort had with an animal at one point in time in the campaign.
That could
Yeah, I
have been.
mean,
That could have
Stuart
been.
Little is definitely not in my pocket.
Okay, never mind then. I thought someone had a pet mouse. All right. Yeah, no.
Well, if you had a pet, it's got water breathing.
Yeah. Up to 10 creatures, so the 5 of us and whatever else considered friendly.
The Pegasus.
She's not in here.
I mean, if you want to summon your Pegasus, I can give it water breathing.
Yeah, I don't think he's fitting in here.
But yeah, pressure wise,
We could always just go try it out.
Hold up.
I'll rage right before we go. I'll be fine.
Because
Well, we could
technically, I still got to pick my spells for this morning. And one of them can be just water walk. You can just walk it.
yeah, I was thinking about that one, but that one it would launch you to the surface immediately. So I figured if all of a sudden we were underwater, we'd be slammed into the ceiling.
Yeah, let's save resources until we have better reason to think we need it.
Well, I mean, for me, that one was also a ritual, but
Yeah.
I'm just saying what spell I'd want to swap back out for that. And I don't see any that I'd want to do that.
So we gonna stand here talking all day, or we're gonna go somewhere?
All right, I'll go check it out. I'm pretty sure I know exactly where it is. Rock, I'll head out.
All right.
I'm
So Rock, see what I have here. Rock got some, I thought I had chalk. Nope, no chalk.
You mean the thousands of gallons of water rushing in the room didn't rouse you from your meditative trance prior to that?
No, it was
the
solid.
ceiling, the lights on the ceiling. What are they doing?
Well, the ones in this immediate area were busted out, so they're dark.
Yeah, I busted them out.
But the rest of them still look like they're working further down.
Yeah.
So, like the ones that were down here, are they still flashing towards us?
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Right.
it looks like it may still know where we are. according to those lights down there.
Or maybe it didn't send any heavy equipment because it wouldn't do well in the water. So Rock's going to go ahead and use prestidigitation to cast a mark in the wall at this point that will signify, at least to the extent of where this place is, you can leave a small mark or a coloring bit.
All right, go right ahead, and I think you can use the little paintbrush up there and put a mark where you want to put it on that wall.
Every time you cast Spit Shine, I think of Space Jam.
Okay.
All right, so I think that's where it is. Oop, and then I will switch back, and I will dash forward from here, gritting my teeth, expecting it to hurt. Meow.
Okay, you go to dash, so you're using your move action and action, correct?
Sure, I'll go all the way down to here.
Well, the most you can go is 30 feet.
Oh, because I'm waiting.
Yeah, in water.
Difficult terrain.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and there's another one. So, yeah. I was way off.
Now everybody else knows where it's at.
Yeah, everybody can see it.
Is it electrifying the water?
Yes, it is. Which
Oh,
means,
that's awesome.
Which means you'll take 20 points of electrical damage there, Sergeant Rock.
What about the rest of us?
Well, the rest of you are far out, so you'll only take half of that.
We
So,
just feel a buzz.
so you'll get 10.
So yeah, that's not what I was hoping for.
Thanks for the drink.
And then, of course, on the next round, he goes on past that to try and deactivate it from doing stuff. Does it appear to short out in addition? Because it's, got water between the nodes. That usually fries circuits after they go.
Yes,
The initial-
if the circuits were exposed, yes.
Well, they had to make contact with the water in order to zap us.
Well, the dome above where the electricity's shooting out of is what's shooting the electricity out of, not within the internal circuits. Like a Tesla
All right,
coil.
well, I take this damage. I'm going to look at this trap and use my rogue expertise to see if I can spot a mechanism
Go
that's
for it.
causing the
Give
trigger.
me an investigation, and you'll take 13 points of electrical damage if you get closer.
I'm not getting closer.
Well, how are you going to expect it?
I'm looking at it. It's a big bloody trap. It's like 30 feet wide.
Underneath waist deep water.
Can you climb on the wall?
We'll see. Yeah, they're lockers, right? I'm going to jump up onto the lockers.
All right.
Yeah.
The metal lockers?
And I'll put rubber on my feet.
Where did the rubber come from?
The boots that I got out of the locker. Remember, I got the whole uniform.
Yeah, he did.
The lockers, of course, don't seem to be made of metal. They seem to be made of something else.
Awesome. So am I above the water right now?
Yeah, give me athletics.
Yeah,
We'll
Rock
do
is
that.
going to.
Athletics or acrobatics?
Athletics, because you're climbing, not.
I jumped.
But you still got to
Yeah.
hold on to whatever it is you're jumping to hold on to.
All right.
Rock is going to climb up on the locker.
It's good enough. All right, Sergeant Rock's on top of the locker, and so are you.
Okay, so I'm gonna come over here and inspect this doohickey.
All right. Give me an investigation.
No. I'm just gonna concentrate on it for 10 minutes.
Uh-huh. Well, you're looking at it, and it's got these shooting this electricity out of these what looks like copper-colored balls at the top,
hmm
and that's pretty much you're like, yeah, that's what it's doing.
And they're under the water.
Well, they're just above the water at the moment.
Okay, so they're protruding from the floor
Mhm.
above the water, and the electricity's arcing between the balls.
Right. And of course, it's hitting the water at the same time.
Okay. And let's see what I have in my bag of tricks.
Don't throw little animals at it.
Ooh. I am going to let me look at it, see what this does to make sure that it's going to do what I want it to do. Sorry, I didn't cast it. I'm just reading the description.
How many of those you got left after previous escapades?
I have 4. Someone used 2 of them.
Yeah.
Could you put that bar between the walls and then we could all like jump on the bar and like swing on the other side there?
Who picked up the bar?
Rock has the bar last I knew.
Okay.
Oh, I guess I never did hand it back to anybody.
Hey, Rock, can you throw me that bar there?
Yeah, I'll toss it over to you.
Okay,
Well,
and then I'm going
I'll
to.
walk over there and I hand it to you.
Okay. I'm gonna walk to the end and extend the bar so I'll put it up high enough that they can jump and grab it, but their feet will be up out of the water. Hopefully, if they can do a tuck, I guess. And
After a little bit, they sink back down in the water and disappear.
All right. And then I will put another mark to show the extent that they covered and say, well, from this point on, it's safe. You jump down over here. And then crawling along the top of the lockers. I'm on hands and knees.
yeah, we could all just get up on the top of the lockers and walk across.
Then I'll jump down over here.
Brother, may I? Are you on the locker or are you walking straight through it?
Did you get my message?
I think past water walk.
There's a whisper. Oh,
Yeah, I got it now. I just didn't see it a second ago.
So, yeah, I'm gonna walk right on down the center.
Okay, so your body. Okay. Anybody?
take the rod with me.
Any of my players ever seen the movie Legion?
No.
Okay.
How about The Exorcist?
was that Will
I've
Smith?
seen The Exorcist.
Remember
All
the
right.
kid coming down the stairs?
When she comes down backwards on her head, the funky position.
Uh-huh.
No, Sergeant Rock, Brother May I just did that and started crawling up the side of the walls.
And across the ceiling.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I
Spider
recognize
walk.
that spell, I believe.
Yeah, but I don't think you've seen it done to this extent. Usually, whenever this spell is cast, it just makes it where you can walk regular. His has a little different kind of flair to it. His limbs start bending in these odd shapes and positions. His head pretty much turns around completely, and he starts walking what looks like a crab walk, but limbs shouldn't bend that way.
Yeah. Rock levels his rifle at him going, what the fuck?
It's
So
just
much-
for flair.
I'm gonna try and jump up on the bar and like swing over on the other side there.
Well, I mean, you could just climb up on these cabinets.
Yeah, I'm a little bigger than you guys, so I don't know that that'll work.
Well, you see,
Oh,
there's
the
probably
cabinets
enough room for you to
Give us
crawl.
space.
Sergeant Rock can do it. You can do it.
I'm not in full armor, but
Yeah, I'm in full armor and I have very large horns, so.
Look at the ground while you crawl.
Headbutt ducks as you're crawling around.
Alright, I will try. I'm gonna have to crawl. I can't actually walk. Like,
Commando crawl.
watching the spider may I thing, spider bear pig. I'm gonna kind of go down here and cover down the hall, make sure nothing's coming.
Okay, give me a perception check.
I have to switch back over here. Then I have to click here, and then I have to click here. I got water in my eyes.
That's all you see is water. And the lights flashing towards you and stopping around where you busted the last light out at.
I want to look up the hall as well for my perch up here on the end of the cabinets.
Give me perception.
$20.
You see water in lockers from your angle.
Awesome.
I'm gonna keep going up.
You said it's chest deep to them, so it's like up to when I'm
Waist
in
deep.
halfling form. It's up to my like chin.
It's neck
It's
for
about
you.
waist deep. It's probably I don't know what your height is, but I was thinking somewhere around chest to neck for you.
Okay.
Yeah. 10 hit points from my inspirational briefing, but I have those gooey ones to deploy. So is it all right if I roll my 2d8 plus 10 and that on my 10 hit points?
Sure. You
I'll
can
use
a
it up
card.
now.
Use a card when you want to use it. There you go. 25 more points.
Wow. That's almost max.
Nice.
One short of max.
Well, it looks like everyone's coming across, so I'll grab the rod and come on as well as everyone.
Yeah, I'll continue crawling along the ceiling there until something catches my devil sight.
Okay. So, give me a perception.
Perception.
All you see is where are you at? Okay, down the hallway. Give me a range. 120, right?
120, yeah.
All right. Give me a line so okay, that's about right then. All right, well, that's what you see. Of course, there's still at waist deep water. You see what could be construed as eddies or swirls in the water as it seems to be moving. Whether it's from, coming out of this room here that you see an opening to, which I have no pointer, so I can't point it. There's no door here. You see an opening where water is going in and out kind of deal. Just kind of moving around. That's all you see.
Okay, I'll continue
Before we
forward.
go much further, okay, I was gonna say I could conjure up a friend to join us along, a little more than a normal animal, but got to be careful not to lose control of them. And I think this would be their kind of terrain right now, but it's up to y'all.
Are you talking about a water friend or an air friend?
Water friend. I mean,
How tall is the ceiling anyways in here?
About 10 feet up.
Okay.
it'd take me about a minute to cast it though, and really would hate to lose concentration on it. Don't know if they'd stay friendly if I did.
Is this a window down here?
It looks like one, but it doesn't go to anything. It just goes a few inches in, and it's got like weird things, weird archaic writing on tablets in there.
Bulletin.
Hey, Rock, how far away are you?
So I had already looked at it.
Oh, what'd it say?
There's some notices posting about activities, but they looked old.
Oh, okay.
Do you also recall seeing what was construed as an OSHA report back in your day?
Or a safety, safety posting. Well, Rock's going to go over here and check out this door and see if it says lab on it.
Nope, it's got a symbol of stairwell. Since you're the one looking at it, I can just tell you it says stairs and it's got a symbol of stairs. And there's an
It
opening
says-
behind you.
6 perception. Do I really see anything in here?
In here, you see a sign here that's a stick figure, and you see a sign here that's a stick figure with a dress.
Oh man, I've been holding it for months.
That doesn't look druidic. Must be giant.
Oh, I can tell you if it's druidic or not. I'll come up and.
Or not druidic, dwarven is what I was thinking.
Oh,
Rock will tell you, as soon as you come up, he goes, that's the men's room. That's the women's room.
Men's room for what?
It's a lavatory. It's well, indoor latrine.
What's a latrine?
Well, luckily, you know that Rock, we've been camping for months, and Rock has always taken latrine duty and dug up a pit for us to use.
Well, we thought you were just weird. We went behind the tree.
Oh. Wow.
Did you ever learn to speak English in your time?
I do speak the common tongue. Rock wants to go into the men's room.
All right.
if you all are gonna be exploring a little, I'm gonna probably make a bad idea, but give me a minute.
Okay, do your minute.
Yeah. So
Get up
while
in.
they're, let me know when it's been a minute.
Mark goes in and he looks for knobs on the sink, checking to see if there's hot and cold.
Yeah, you actually don't see a knob. You just see the faucet piece itself. No actual turn knobs.
I peer through the water underneath there, see if there's a foot pad maybe that you use to operate these sinks.
Nope, you don't see anything.
Well, I try to pull on the faucet, see maybe if you lift it up to
It
get
doesn't.
water up.
It doesn't move, but as your hand moves around the bottom to grab a hold of it, water starts coming out.
Try to figure out how I did that. I go wave my hand over the faucet on the other one.
Does the same thing.
Wow. Well, I hope this isn't Nazi technology because it's really advanced. I wonder if the commodes are weird.
All right.
While he's doing that, can I open this door to the stairs?
It's locked.
Okay.
I mean, you can give it a shot, but it's currently, you can tell when you go to pull on it, it's locked. Just like the last one, it's got that little plastic thing on the side.
I'm gonna walk into the stick figure with the cube. Okay.
Sergeant
Rack's going to check, see if there's a shower back here.
You run your hand near the faucet-looking thing that's completely foreign to you, and water starts coming out of the nozzle.
I smash it.
Of course.
Roll to hit. What's the blue?
I was trying to make something and it's being a pain in the ass.
Oh, okay.
As I step back, trying to figure out what.
Now that you've
Wow.
busted it, there's water shooting out of the wall behind where it was at.
Does it look like it's burning the wall or anything like that?
It just looks like a water just shooting out of the wall. Just a smaller version of what was down the hallway.
May I? You are a plumbing nightmare.
You don't know.
Yep, I'm not. So as I'm walking on the bench. I step up on the bench and balance and walk down the bench, looking on either side. What is this? Just a locker room area?
It sure is.
Wow, it's a large area.
You recognize that as a locker room.
We should have camped out here. I noticed nobody's with me and I start heading out.
I'll go in the first stall.
After a minute, depending on how long they've been in there, I now have a water elemental next to me.
What's his name?
I don't know. Giant water tornado thing. I can issue it orders, but I can't really talk to it per se.
Name's Gertrude.
I think it should be a more watery name like Davy.
Sure. Speaks a different language than I do, and I can just kind of issue it commands. But he'll be hanging out with us for about the next hour.
I have another character that brings up forth earth elementals, and I named it Oliver. Oliver Stone.
You see that little green blob I just dropped on you?
Yep.
All right.
It's a large creature's water elemental. That's what the blue square was earlier, but I couldn't control it. Like, I couldn't move it.
Give me a second. I'll give you control of this.
So yeah, hopefully nothing bad happens, and I'll also examine him for about a minute while I'm there all exploring.
I'm
So-
looking down the hallway, and I have a 60-foot sight.
So what'd you find in there, Rock?
Okay, can you move it?
Yes.
Sergeant Rock, put yourself back in the locker room, please.
All the way in the locker room?
Did you ever check those toilets?
No.
Okay. Brother
I mean,
May,
as I walked by, I pushed on the door and just saw there was a commode in there. But
Brother May, what are you doing in your toilet area?
Looking at it, trying to figure out what it is, lifting up, I guess, the seat if there's a seat.
Yeah, sorry, I was on a different screen, so I didn't see your thing.
it's underwater.
Yeah, it's underwater, and you look at it, and it's got a lid to it. You open the lid, and it's like a bowl.
Flush it and see if you can undo the mistake you made.
Is there a handle?
There's
Right.
a pipe that comes up the back with looks like a black thing on the back of it, but you don't see any actual handle itself. Just what looks like a button, I guess.
Okay. I'll walk
There's
away.
a button, you have to push it.
And then I'll go into this locker room. I assume locker room.
Okay, so I need Sergeant Rock, Brother May I, Corporal Punishment, and Demort to roll me a perception check.
All right, now that you're here, please don't kill me.
Corporal Punishment.
Yes.
The water, you and Ducks, the water right in front of you seems to be swirling an opposite direction than the rest of the water.
What do you think's on in the floor there,
Roll initiative.
Ducks?
I'm gonna throw something at it. Oh,
Hey,
shoot.
initiative roll. Well, I'm just doing good so I'm not left out.
No, everybody roll initiative.
Oh,
Oh, okay. Yeah, we heard just those 2 or 3, and it's just like, oh, okay. Alrighty. There's me. And then for my friend that I hope won't kill me, it's 18 for their initiative, Water Elemental.
Okay. Everybody rolled?
yep.
Okay, so what I have right now, Sergeant Rock with an 18.
Wow. Yep.
Okay,
I'm not a
so I need to add your elemental.
Yep.
And it has an 18 as well.
Yep.
Sergeant Rock will go first, though.
Yeah, he's got the same modifier, but just put him behind Rock just for ease.
Didn't move him. Okay, Ducks, you have a 16. All right. Corporal Punishment, yours is a 9.
Yep.
Marcus, Brother May I, 5.
Yeah.
Surge, coming up the rear with a 4. 1 on the roll, huh?
Always.
Okay, so Sergeant Rock, as you're looking around, you don't actually notice this, so I'm going to have to bypass you. So, what was your roll? Anyway, hold on.
My perception was a 15,
No, you see it.
but I clicked persuasion by accident. Luckily, they're the same number.
All right, well, you see the movement in the water before it explodes out of the water on both sides. And you see what could only be described as water moving on its own. What
Well,
would you like to do?
I don't know what that is, but I think what I'm going to do is try and get away from it. Something bad in here, and I need to notify my pals out front. So I will double move through the water.
You can get 30 feet.
One
Okay,
more.
so you
That's it.
summoned your elemental, and you see one of these things pop up out of the water in front of Corporal Punishment and Demort.
This is bad, guys.
I'm still up on the lockers.
Mm-hmm. Not really going to matter, but yeah.
This one's good. Those ones aren't. This one might not be if I get hurt. Just plain simple. Just letting you know.
And stay in the back where you belong.
Well, what's yours doing?
So these ones appeared in front of them.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm just gonna be like, go help them, and I'll have it just move forward and attack them. It's got a swim speed of 90.
Well, I'm sure it can get there in 90 feet.
So, new fun stuff. I guess just multi-attack at 2 slam attacks against the other one.
Go for it.
Oh, where is it? New stuff. 18 and 24 to hit.
They both hit.
8 plus 4. For 24 damage total. I do not know if these are
Okay,
magical.
these are slam attacks.
Yep, these are normal slam attacks.
Yeah, they're not magical.
Okay, so that'll be
Wonderful. Half damage.
I'm not saying that.
Yep. Elemental fights go on forever.
All right.
Okay, so noted. That was your go. Ducks. This water thing just popped up out of the water in front of you and Corporal Punishment. Another one comes flying up from behind you and smacks into it. What would you like to do?
That one's your friend.
They both look the same.
Exactly the same.
Hmm.
They both are made of water. They just look like water moving on its own.
Interesting. Take out my straw and jump in. No, I'm just kidding. I guess I'll attack the one that was there first.
All right.
Uh,
11 to hit.
does 11 hit it?
11 does not. That is a miss.
Is it 28?
Just barely.
Then it takes
And that was a joke.
28 points of damage.
What kind? Slashing?
Magical slashing.
And this, they say it's 28.
Yep.
All right. Got it. Is that it for your turn?
I will use my bonus action to attack one more time.
All right. That's a miss.
Okay.
All right. Okay, make sure I'm on the right thing. Bloop. Okay, let's see. Give me a dex saving throw. I mean a strength saving throw.
Strength saving throw.
Yes.
And I will use my danger sense. But it only gives me advantage on dex saves.
Yep.
Dang it. 14.
Excellent. You will take 13 points of bludgeoning damage as this creature engulfs you, and you are inside it.
Yucky.
You are considered grapple. You are restrained and unable to breathe, unless you can breathe water. So, luckily for you,
I can breathe water.
a druid casts water breathing on everybody.
I'm glad that druid did that.
I didn't think we'd be fighting these. I thought that we were going to be drowning because the place was flooded.
Yeah, I thought it was going to be all the way up to the ceiling.
That gives me advantage, right? On attack.
What does?
Yeah, because we're flanking it, right?
No, because you are inside it and grappled and restrained. Therefore, you can't give assistance in any kind of.
You can flank with the other one?
Yeah, but it's not facing me. It's facing him, right?
You don't
You
know.
have movement.
It's moving water. It doesn't actually have a face to look at.
It's a blob.
Okay, let's see. Oh, okay. Nice. That was its turn. So. Oh, Brother Mayo, you're right here. I'll just go ahead and do that too. Give me a strength save.
Okay. Da-da-da.
Alright. Lucky for you. You are not engulfed in this creature.
Huh.
Aw.
All right, let's
So
see.
for 14 failed, so we know the exact number.
It's almost like now you know, right? Let's see. What from here? Nice. All right. So, might as well go 3 for 3. Sergeant Rock, give me a strength save.
Did it.
By the way, you made it. This one will come up to you, and I will slam you twice. So, let's see. That's going to be a miss. And, let's see. That's going to be a 18 to hit.
18 hits.
You take 13 points of bludgeoning damage as it slams massive amounts of water on top of you. But you are not engulfed in the other one.
I do.
All right,
I still have 13 hit points left.
so that is their go. So now it is corporal punishment. You're up.
Okay, is there somewhere I can move to get advantage?
You can move, 15 feet?
Mm-hmm.
So,
Well, in water, yeah.
yeah, you might be able to move somewhat behind it to get advantage with the other water elemental that's on your side.
to move here?
Yeah, you could probably move right about here.
Okay. Alright, well, the only thing I can do in the first place is hit it with my greatsword.
All right.
24 to hit.
That's a hit. Is your great sword magical or no?
It's just a Ceric Iron greatsword.
Okay, so no. So give me the damage is a 13. You slice into it. 13. All right. And it cuts the water away, and the water comes back.
And I'm going to cast Branding Smite.
Hmm.
And that will be Astral Radiant.
All right. How much damage is that?
It's going to be 3d6. Six.
Hmm. I'll take your 6 damage.
That's it for me for now.
All right. Next up is Brother May I.
All
This
right.
one just tried
What-
engulfing you, and you were able to push your way out without taking being held in place.
Okay. Would I know that if this thing is a creature?
We would know that it is an elemental,
Okay.
which means it does not count as a creature.
Okay. So.
And let me go ahead and open that up so you can see that one.
Alrighty.
Oh, just one thing. I don't know if it matters or not, but the creature I hit with the Branding Smite now casts light and
Okay.
cannot become invisible.
Okay. Now, does that gain advantage to the next hit, or?
It just has it sheds a dim light in a 5-foot radius and can't become invisible
Okay. So.
until the next round.
All right. So currently,
okay.
if it goes underwater, you'll still be able to tell where it's at if it decides to do so.
Right.
All right. Well, Brother May I.
I'm gonna go ahead and scurry back up on the wall to the ceiling and back away. So that's gonna be how much movement?
Well, you were in the water, so you're going
Yeah.
straight up the wall.
Yep.
Whatever your movement rate is, and if you're going to use a
Okay.
movement plus an action, because with spider
Yeah.
climb, if you're not in the water, you're not dealing with difficult terrain.
So 5, 10, 15, 25, 30. Alright. You gonna take his action?
Yes.
Or-
Yes.
Reaction?
Sorry, I was reading chat. So it's an attack of opportunity for a slam. That's going to be a 25,
That hits.
and you'll take 13 points of bludgeoning as a column of water comes out from this creature and slams right into your back as you're crawling away. Or in
Alright,
your
how-
case, your stomach.
Okay, how much damage you say?
13 bludgeoning.
13.
Mm-hmm.
So Constitution save, I have to make a 13 or higher, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So I fall back down into the water.
That would make it, or how does that one work on those con saves? It has to be half or 10, right?
Oh, is it half?
I think it's
Okay.
half or 10.
Okay, so
Because if it's 20, then it'd be 10.
So
Because half
I
of
think you're fine right
13 is like 6.
now. Unfortunately, I don't know for certain right off the top of my head. Now, if anybody would like to figure that out and let me know in a little bit, that'd be fine. But we'll say right now your concentration sticks.
okay. Then
And that was it for yours. You moved.
Well- my move. I'll do 1, 2.
All right, first one missed, second one hits. And he'll take 8 points of force damage.
Uh-huh.
All right, I'll take that. And is that it for you?
That'll be it.
All right, looks like Surge,
Finally.
you're up.
Ruin it.
Yeah, I am not in a great spot.
And you hear splashing coming from pretty much every direction but behind you.
Yeah. I am going to move 15 feet to there
Mm-hmm.
and ignore that. Oh, is that 30 feet to that other elemental?
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to launch a little flame ball at it.
All right.
For 7 points of fire damage.
All right. I'll take your 7 points.
And I'm going to struggle to try and think of what to do. Bonus action.
Just checking something. All right.
Yeah, they're weird with that one.
Are you done?
I believe that's all I'm going to do, yes.
Sergeant Rock. You're not
Sergeant
current-
Rock doesn't like the situation. These things are weird. So Rock is gonna get out of there.
All right, where are you DD into?
He'll teleport 75 feet southeast. I can't get to my figure because there's some guy on top of it.
Go for it.
Let me see what the 75 feet gets me. Oh, it's farther than I thought. I imagine it's solid over here. My target was just to be into this hall.
Well, you can do it up to 500 feet. So
Yeah, well, I only wanted to get to here.
then there you go.
Poof. Zap. Oh, let me grab him. Put that guy back.
So you hear a splash behind you, Serge, as Sergeant Rock just kind of steps out of a DD.
All right.
And then Rock looks up the hall and he sees it. There's another one of these in the hall.
You see 2 more. Because you weren't here when it was summoned.
I did say I was bringing a water friend.
Yep, but then
That's
all of a
true.
sudden 2 pop up in front of him and they attack
Yeah.
him. So
And one of them has a bear inside of it.
And I call out, there's more of them in the bathroom. But hopefully they don't know where I went. Maybe they'll hang around in there looking for me. They're not real bright, I hope. And seeing that there's 2 of them, he goes, are both of those hostile? He's calling
The
out.
far one.
All right, copy that. And then I moved left too. I can get here and take some cover behind
all right.
this locker. So, I mean,
And Dimension Door is an action, so you have no action further.
that's it.
All right, that was yours. Your elemental.
Yeah, he's going to make 2 slam attacks against the other elemental.
All right, go for it.
All right.
Miss and this.
I believe that's their AC.
Yeah, but you rolled. Okay, 1d20 for the hit, so that's a 10. That's a miss.
Oh, okay. Yeah, sorry. Okay, so they both missed. I saw the 14. I thought that was the second D20. And
I did
'cause
too
I was
for a
just
moment, then I
re-rolling.
saw that you'd rolled 2 dice for that. I was like, no,
Yep,
that's not.
so...
All right, so that was you.
Yeah.
Dux, you are grappled and restrained. Granted, you can breathe because of water breathing, but what would you like to try to do?
I'll unmute myself so you can hear me talking.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then I... sorry, I'm thinking I might be able to shadow step out.
Have any shadows you can step out into? Because you're
I mean,
currently
it's dark everywhere.
yeah, but you're currently restrained.
Yeah, but shadow step's a teleport.
If you find a shadow you can step into, but you're currently inside this creature, so there's no
So-
shadow to literally step into.
But the creature he's in is glowing.
And it's also
Oh, it is glowing. No shadow in this creature.
Sorry, I just wanted to be able to find him again.
All right.
Oh, can you
I
not
guess
see
I'm
out?
just. I can see out, but I have to have a shadow to step into first. That connects shadows. So if there's not one to step into, I can't use it.
Is there anything else you'd like to try to do?
Yeah, I guess I'll use. I'll try to break the grapple.
Okay.
But I'll rage first.
All right.
And then, what is it? A strength check to break a grapple?
Yes.
Is that considered a saving throw?
Oh, is it a save or I just click straight strength?
It's not a save. He's already
Okay.
failed the save. Now he's just trying to break the grapple.
Okay, so I just click on strength then?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, you did it right.
Okay, so 23 then.
Because the first one was your roll, was it not?
The first one was a save,
Okay.
and but you said it wasn't a save, so I had to just do a straight strength check.
All right. I'll let it be. You're able to pop out of the water. You are now free. So you can actually do something in your next round.
Okay, and I bonused end action, yep.
All right. So with that, let's see. I need. How many did I try? I did 3, so it's 1. Nope. Aha! I got 1 back. Okay. All right. So it's 1, 2, 3. So now that you've gotten out, he will slam attack you. Or it will slam attack you.
Bring it.
Okay, you asked for it. That is a natural 20.
That?
You said bring it.
It's okay.
And I'm not there to keep score.
Let's see. It's going to be 2d8 plus 4. So it's going to be plus 20. Alright, so it's 29 points of bludgeoning damage.
Half
Your
that.
rage, so that'll be half, so that'll be 14.
Yeah.
Okay, so that was the first attack. Second attack's going to be a 22 to hit you.
Gets me.
And I don't have to do that one now. That'll be 13 points of bludgeoning, so half of that'll be 6.
Yep.
And that's that one. Alright, so this one here.
How do you make it so that your HP shows up as a bar above your character's head?
It's a question for Rod. He's able to do that.
Yeah, when you have your token selected and you hit the little gear, bar 1 is your health bar. It'll show up, and if you have to fill in the second number, your max hit points in this after the slash.
Oh, okay.
So how do those guys know to go out?
Well, there's movement in the water.
Okay.
So with that, you know what? Give me a strength saving throw there, Serge.
Sure.
And I'll just do it like that so that it looks like it's grabbing you. Ah, you're good.
Your name is
So,
Serge.
let's
You
see.
should like it.
1, 2, 3, 4. Let's roll a d4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Serge, you are the target.
Yay.
So this other one will come up closer and he will slam at you twice.
All
That'll
right.
be a 16 to hit.
Miss.
That'll be a 17 to hit.
Miss.
Alright. Brother May, you're still on the ceiling?
Yep.
Okay, so this creature extends his height to reach at you for nada. That would be a 12 and a 13.
Nope.
Let's see. I already did the slam on him. So I think that's it. Corporal punishment, you are up.
Okay. Did it look like my weapon did anything to it other
You-
than parting it and going back together?
You sliced into it. Some water flew off of it. I mean,
All right. I'm gonna try to hit it again. I guess I'm not at advantage anymore. Is that correct?
well, you're still there, right?
Yeah.
So is the other elemental. He didn't move it, so it's still sitting there.
That was on your team.
Okay.
For right now, the other one is still on your team.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
22 for 4 damage.
Okay, let's see something here right quick. 2d6 plus 1 strength. Yeah, okay. I was just making sure your dice were rolling right. Alright.
Let's see. And I'm gonna do Thunderous Smite. It's 2d6 thunder damage. And it must succeed on a strength saving throw or be pushed 10 feet away from me and knocked prone.
Okay, so what's the DC?
It's gonna be 13. A strength saving
And
throw.
it's a strength saving throw for 13. Oh, I just barely missed. So it takes 6 points of
6 points of thunder damage and is pushed 10 feet away and knocked prone.
Alright. Splash, knocked prone. There's no light on it anymore. It's underwater.
Correct. There is no light on it anymore. And let's. It's a bonus action. I'm also going to use Divine Favor. So it's going to deal an extra 1d4 radiant
Okay, go
damage.
ahead and give me that.
Oh crap! A 1. But still, it's still a point.
Oh, yeah, every point counts.
And I'm done.
Alright. Brother May I? This thing is swinging at you, and you hear, of course, combat going on outside behind you. Lots of splashing. Lots of spells going off. Maybe some cursing.
Now, if I remember correctly, disengage is my action, but it doesn't give me additional, right?
No, it just gives you, allows you to use your movement without taking an attack of opportunity.
All right, I will chance it again. Give me the attack of opportunity.
Alright. That'll be a 21, I think.
Oh,
yeah, 21 to
yeah.
hit.
Damage.
13 points of bludgeoning.
Okay.
Looks like you're good.
30. Keep moving. With my action dash.
Well, you used your action to disengage. No, you didn't disengage.
Well, no,
You didn't disengage, I know. Because I took the attack.
that's 35. 25. Ooh. 30.
And you see 2 elementals in combat with Surge. And a 3rd elemental further down in front of Corporal Punishment.
Or that's it. And that ends my turn.
Alrighty then. Surge, I believe you're up.
Yeah. You know, if you can't beat them, join them.
Okay.
There's a 3rd water elemental now as well.
Here you go. Can you control it?
Just give me a second. I got myself and I got this guy down here.
You should be able to control it.
Maybe he's not on the screen I can see.
Probably not. I'm probably on. No, I'm on TM screen.
I see him on top of you.
Yeah.
It's right on top of you.
I don't see him.
You don't
Another
see
green
that
blob.
green blob being moved around.
I see one green blob up here.
That makes absolutely no sense. Everybody else can see it, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, I can't see that green blob. Let me refresh.
I deleted it. Hold on. I'll bring out another one. Can you see that one?
Let me get back over to that side of the page. Yes, yes I can.
Can you move it?
Yes I can.
All right. Well, that is your
Bonus action.
version. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, I'm going to ask why we're fighting, and if we cannot do that, that'd be great. I'm going to try and ask them in Aquian, since we share a language now, if we don't have to fight.
And that's all you're gonna do?
Can I try and convince them to not attack us?
You can persuade them not to attack you.
I'll take that. Now, whether persuasion is going to work or not is another question. And of course, I lost that, so I'll just roll it normally. Add a -1.
Well, you're persuading. You're using. Okay.
Yeah. So,
You make your argument in Aquilin. And
yep,
it is
their
now
language.
Sergeant Rock's turn. Sergeant Rock, there are now 4 water elementals down this hallway. And you are muted if you're trying to talk to us.
Are there slats in the lockers?
No.
Okay.
All right, so I just saw Serge into one of these things. I saw the 2 that were in the bathroom come out.
Yes.
Pretty good idea which one those are. I want to go sniper style. I don't want to go in the water. I'll climb up on top of the lockers.
All right. So it takes half your movement for climbing.
All right, and then I'll go sniper style in there, and I'll shoot the closest one.
All right. That'll be this one, right?
Yep.
Okay, go for it.
Bang. I don't suppose a 13 hits.
13 does not hit.
Dang. All right. Now I'm wondering if rifle fire will even work on these things. Does a 17 hit it?
17 does hit. It takes 15.
15 points of force damage.
Okay. Is this the one you...
I tried to push it back, but it's got one right next to it. So I think the repelling blast thing probably doesn't work unless they can go through each other.
Okay, hold on.
Or you just made 2 elementals into one big elemental.
Oh, yeah. We'll go straight for the elder elemental.
All right. Let's see. And I guess that one. All right. So is that it?
Yep.
You do blast it, and it just kind of gets pushed back along the ways, back a little bit.
Okay.
All right. Now it's their turn.
All right, so he is going to come over to the ones attacking me. And, just a second. Got to get my sheet all figured out, reconfigured. Yeah, he's just
So you
going to
can
move
talk
up.
to him now.
I could talk to him before, but now we can actually communicate. I'm just going to have him help me as much as he can before I possibly lose control. So, could that be advantage on those attacks with me flanking? All right.
Because you are both on the same team.
Alrighty.
For now.
Yes, for now.
So first one hits. I'll be getting this guy that's on the locker.
Okay, first one does hit. Second one, is that a second hit? No.
Nope.
it's got
Second one
damage.
misses.
Second one is a miss.
Yep.
So damage for the first.
12 bludgeoning.
And you're going for the red one there.
I can't tell with the colors. I can't.
Yeah.
I saw a color, but I can't see it now.
Let's see. Is there any way to make that bigger?
I think it's because the fog of war. It could be the red one.
It's
Yes.
The color would be in the darkness or something.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Y'all say cast darkness?
You know,
You know what, Brother May I? You just keep crawling on the ceiling, dude.
that might actually be an issue for me right now.
Dux, you're up.
All right, I'm gonna run along the top of the lockers and attack this guy.
Hey, I'm flanking at least. I'm doing something.
This one.
You're dumb.
Did we destroy one already?
26 to hit.
No, it disappeared back below the water.
Oh.
26 hits.
26 to hit
Mm-hmm.
for 18 slashing magical,
Yeah, I know where he's going.
and 24 to hit for another 18. Is it still in form?
Yep, still in form.
All right, I'm going to use a flurry of blows and go for 2 more. So a 21 to hit for another 14 slashing,
Mm-hmm.
and a 20 to hit for 16 slashing.
All right, take it. All right, is that it?
Yeah.
All right, so I have. All right. So with that, you didn't like that too much. Give me a strength.
Me?
Yep, strength saving throw.
23.
All right. You make it. This one will slam you twice there, Surge.
All
Maybe I like
right.
what you said.
So that's a natural 20.
Oh yeah, that hits.
Negative Ghost Rider. That pattern's cool.
All right, so you're going to stop the crit, so it's just a regular
Yep.
damage. So you'll take 13 points of bludgeoning.
Okay.
And we'll swing again. That's going to be 14 to hit.
Oh yeah.
Yep. It's another 13 points of bludgeoning. Wah, wah.
All right.
Now, have you lost control?
Nope. Not yet.
You have advantage on the Constitution save?
Warcaster.
Just making sure.
Yep. Yep.
Alright, so that was it. That was it. Alright, so now I need to go here. And let's see. Splash up. Actually, before I do that, give me a let's see, a perception. Corporal punishment. Give me a perception. What is your passive perception?
My passive perception is 14.
You notice the water swirl before it explodes from the water. Therefore, you're not caught off guard or surprised by the attack that this thing's doing. So there is no advantage for me. So it's going to be a 30 20 to hit.
Yeah.
And that's going to be a 12 on that one. So that's a miss, correct?
Correct.
Okay, so you will take 13 points of bludgeoning for the first hit. Alright, so next we have this guy. Alright, Brother May I still sitting in the doorway. Might help if I get on the freaking page. There we go. Brother May I. Give me a dex saving throw, please. I mean a strength saving throw, please. Alrighty, sweet. You are engulfed. You are restrained. You will take 13 points of bludgeoning right off the bat.
Is he still on the ceiling?
Not anymore.
Bucket.
And of course, you have water breathing, so that is not a factor. With that, I believe that was let's go. Yep, that's all my guys. Hey.
Check. Yeah. I'll stop that.
Oh yeah. So Spider Climb is still active on you.
Yeah.
Your body is contorted in a weird way.
I did just for lazy.
Alright. Corporal Punishment, what would you like to do? This thing is behind you now.
Yeah. Gosh darn it. So I'm hit it with my greatsword.
Swing.
Wing bada. 22 for 13.
Alright, for 13. Copy that. Let's see, this is the one you've been facing. Okay, he takes the damage. Same scenario as before. You cut through the water, some splashes away, and it seals back up. But it does appear that it's taking some damage.
I'm gonna do Divine Smite. That's gonna be radiant damage. So that's gonna be 4d8.
Go for it.
16 radiant damage.
Alright, I'll take your 16.
Message just so I could pet you.
Okay, Sergeant Rock. Whatever you say. Alright, so is that it for you?
Yeah, I mean, there's really nothing else.
Okay, Brother May I. You are engulfed in this thing. What would you like to do?
Okay.
You are restrained as well.
The temporary hit points, that was a action to do those, right?
Yes. Well, no, I'm going to let that use it as a bonus action. Use a card.
Oh, so I can use it as a bonus action? Is that what you said?
Oh, yes.
Okay. Well, my action is going to be to turn on the blender.
Alright.
Let me double check that blender size. Is it 30 feet or 15 feet? That looks
15
big.
radius, I thought.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's an awfully big blender.
Yeah. 15 feet. Let me change the blender size.
Alright.
But damn. There we go. And then my action's going to be to roll the 10 hit points.
And that would be the 48 plus 10. No, that was our damage. Never mind.
Yeah. Okay.
There you go. 20 extra hit points.
And I'll roll the
At the start of their
damage
turn, right?
damage. Yep.
Alright. So, Surge,
Yes.
you're up.
I am going to attack the red one that is flanking me with, or yeah, you know. So, let's see if I can hit him. Okay, so I think that worked right, and this is magical bludgeoning because of me being the elemental. So yeah, that first hit is, what is that, 28
Looks
points
like
of magical bludgeoning.
To
And second one,
to the red.
yeah, to red. The one that Dux has been attacking.
When he is.
And then
Thank you.
another 16 points of magical bludgeoning. Was he gone before or after the second attack?
Before.
Okay, can I direct? Never mind, that would have missed.
Mm-hmm. Your second attack would have gone towards blue, which would have been a miss.
Yes.
That
All
it?
right. I'm gonna move just to the side of this guy right here.
So you stay within range.
Yep.
Okay.
And I'm gonna ask my elemental to come help me, but please don't kill me if you decide that that's what you want to do.
Sergeant Rock. That was his answer.
All right, I'm making all kinds of noises just like he is.
Sergeant Rock, you're up.
All right, so Rock, because Rock is up in an elevated position, can he still sight this one over his pal?
I'll allow it.
All right. He's going to continue to fire upon the foe. Bang.
22's a hit, yes.
8 points. And of course, he does repelling blast.
8 points to blue. And repelled it. So,
Hey, would you quit pushing these things toward me further?
there you go.
Hello?
I can't see over there. All I know is that there's a big one here and then a big one next to that. And then the two of them seem to be pounding this one. And there seems to be some commotion going on at the edge of my vision.
All right, what else?
Shoot again. Bang.
All right, I'll take 12.
Yep. And I push him 10 feet right up to the other friendly elemental.
You sure about that?
So I'm going to be
Yeah.
do-si-doing with all these water elementals. And I think I'm going to lose the dance.
Might want to get out of there.
You put your right foot in, you put your left foot in, and it pulls you all the way in. There is no
It's just a,
Yeah, okay.
All right,
then a jump to the right. All right. That's,
It's okay. You have a dance partner.
okay, all done?
yeah.
Speaking of dance partners,
My elemental.
strength save. Oh wait, that's wrong elemental. My bad. Yes, your elemental.
I mean, it's wonderful, right? Elementals and then bad elementals.
Yeah, mine's
It's
listed
fine.
as bad, so I should pay attention to that, not the elemental.
Oh, it's no problem. So I told him to help me when it was pointing at that one that got repelled. He'll attack that one. He'll move over to flank with Demore,
Mm-hmm.
and this is 21 to hit for normal bludgeoning,
Yep.
and 22 to hit for more normal bludgeoning. So 29 normal bludgeoning.
Hold on. Second bludgeoning was 15.
Yep.
All right.
Have together that'd be like 14.
Yeah, I got it. All right, that's it for it. Ducks.
Yep.
All right, I will just slash this guy since I'm already in an advantageous position.
Go for it.
So a 19 to hit for 20 slashing magical.
Yep.
And oops, pushed the wrong one. That's the one I meant to push. So 21 to hit for 17 more. And I'll use my bonus action to get one more attack. Oh yeah! So that's 28 magical. So 20,
All right,
37,
done.
65 total.
You all good?
And yeah.
I don't like that. So I'm going to take you and pull you in. Give me a strength
Mhm.
save.
These things like hugging me. I don't know why. Am I cuddly? Am I cuddly teddy bear?
They're hugger elementals.
But if you're raging, you have advantage on the stealth save. Oh my god.
So 24 strength save.
All right, you're good. Corporal punishment. How about you give me one?
All right, add a +1 to my throw. So a 9. That's not gonna do very well.
Okay, you take 13 points of bludgeoning. You are currently restrained. Give me that damage. Alright, so 18 radiant to the one that's on you.
Did it pass its saving throw, by the way?
Oh, no, I didn't even give it one.
That's fine. It doesn't have to.
Alright, what's it save?
15 wisdom.
Yes, that's a negative. Roll a 4.
Okay.
So,
Did it leave a bad taste in his mouth and he's going to spit me out?
no, but he will slam you twice. That's with advantage. Alright, so it's going to be a... Alright, so the first slam is going to be a 23.
That hits.
13 slamming bludgeoning. Second slam will be a pretty much the same thing. Yeah, same exact. So that's you're slammed against the ceiling twice for 13 points of bludgeoning damage each time.
Hey, babe. Mish.
And on top of that, because
You get me a Mountain Dew.
inside him at this round, you'll take another 13 points of bludgeoning damage for being inside of him.
Well, that. So that's 36 points of damage.
39.
39.
39. Okay.
That's it for all of them. That's all there goes. Corporal punishment. This one just tried giving you a big watery hug.
Now, the question is that considered?
Unwanted physical attention, yes.
Well, I mean, it damaged me, right?
No, you didn't take any damage because you didn't. You made your save, didn't you?
No.
No, so you were inside this thing. That's right. You were restrained. You took 13 points of damage. So.
Okay, so I could cash Hellish Rebuke because I did get
Yes.
damage.
Yes.
Okay, so that's going to be 3d10 fire on a fail save, half on a success.
All right. So.
Oh, crap. I am not rolling for anything.
What's the save DC?
13.
All right.
So you take 5 damage from that. Alright, and I have to try to get
This is the one that has no name. That's this one. All right.
the one that has no color and no name. What do I have to do to get out of the grapple?
You gotta give me a strength escape check. So just basically a strength check.
Okay, so that's not a saving throw, though.
Correct. It's not a saving throw.
How do I do that?
You just click the strength.
Strength.
Find it.
The actual stat.
Yeah, just click the name of the
Yeah.
stat.
Well, I
At
like
least you
being
can
hugged.
breathe.
What can I say?
All right. So you're
Yep.
still in there. Yeah, and luckily you're able to breathe. All right. So that's it for yours, brother. May I? You're inside. What are you doing?
But okay, this really sucks. I'm going to be stuck in him. I'm going to cast Cure Wounds at 3rd level.
All right.
So that will give me 3. Whoa, not underscore 3.
All right. You get 11 points back.
Okay.
And that's your action.
Yeah.
Surge.
All right. I'm gonna move up to the one that's by May I,
Well, bye.
And-
May I's inside it.
in the one that has May I in him, and I'll leave room for a shot since I've noticed Rock doing that. Is there advantage on this if he's in him?
Nope.
Okay, it was worth
He's
a
grappled, so he can't distract.
shot. So yeah, I'm just gonna punch this elemental that has him grappled because I cannot yank him out.
Go for it.
21 for 12 magical bludgeoning,
Mm-hmm.
and 21 for 14, so 26 total magical bludgeoning.
Okay, which one are we at? Okay, 26 total.
Purple.
All right, I'll take your 26. All
Do I
done?
take any of that for being inside him?
Not necessarily. The water between you and it is what is taking the brunt of the damage, so you're buffered. I'm not going to have you
Okay,
take
good.
damage. I mean, I could, but I think I'm already slamming you enough with damage.
Literally slamming.
All right, Sergeant Rock, I believe you're up.
All right, Rock's continuing to fire on the one that he's been firing on, which is
Blue.
got ducks.
Mm-hmm. Well, his Dux is not in him. I think Dux made his save.
Ducks got out. Okay, wait a minute. I'm shooting that one because I think it's pretty beat up.
Possibility.
If Moon 22 hits it
Yep.
for 6.
Mm-hmm. You pushing it?
No, now that the close one has moved over a little bit, I can kind of see that there's another one beyond that with somebody in it. I don't know who that is, but I'm not going to push it away. So shoot it again though. 21 for 8. So do 14 points of damage to it.
Splash. It had 1 hit point left.
I picked the right this time. All right. So Dux, maybe you can go help the corporal. And then as a bonus action, I see I can make out that it's May I that's inside this one here.
Yes.
And there's some blood there. So I'll try to help him out with a couple of pieces of healing light.
So the little medic comes
Okay.
crawling into the water and starts slapping band-aids on you.
That's pretty cool. It's back, May I?
9 points.
9 points.
And I guess I'll call forward a couple of squares, improve my perspective.
All right, so elemental.
All right, yeah, he's gonna help out Corporal because the one he was attacking just went out, so he'll move around to the back of that one. Corporal, are you restrained by it? Are you in it?
I am. Yeah, I'm inside.
Huh, all right, then it'll just beat it all about itself, trying to help you out, but not help you out. So, it's 19 halved for bludgeoning damage. So, 9.
9 points.
Mm-hmm. All right, take your 9. Dumont.
Yeah, you keep doing that. Kick its ass.
All right, I'll jump down off my perch finally, and I will punch this elemental a few times. So 17
All right.
for 18 magical slashing, and then 21 for 15 magical slashing.
Nope.
And I'll use Flurry of Blows. Oh, it's already dead. Never mind, I won't.
Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you.
And you are dropped unceremoniously into the water as the
All right.
elemental around you just bursts.
Splish splash.
Mm-hmm. Splish,
Demons
splash,
don't
you
take
are
a
taking
bath.
And I don't even know if it's a Saturday night.
Okay, I'm gonna come over here
Where's over here?
behind the one that's holding May I.
And you did that how?
I moved.
I know, this water.
Half movement.
Oh. I'm here.
Actually, for you, it should be like quarter movement, but yeah.
haven't used my bonus action yet. Screw it. I'll use my bonus action, and I'll Step of the Wind
All right.
to get to the other side.
Well, honestly, I'll be honest with you. I don't see that you could get to the other side.
Well, I have 60 feet of movement. Step of the Wind gives me a full another movement.
But he's
So-
occupying the entire space.
Oh, I can't get through the doors, what you're
Unless-
saying?
Unless you want to swim into him. And, roll me a strength check to see if you can swim out of him.
Maybe on my next turn, because I don't have an action to do a strength check.
So with that,
I guess I won't use my key point then.
Yeah, stay in your bonus section where your key point.
I guess I'll hit it with a bonus action then.
Well, not too far away when you finish your move.
No, because am I not within range of it? Do I have to be to the center or to the edge of it?
well, you're more right up against the current elemental that is Surge, so
So I'm not close enough to hit it yet?
no, not yet.
Okay.
I can try and give him space while he's there.
Just give me a
but he
little
can't-
push with
he
your
can't-
water.
He can't move forward.
Give me an eddy.
He's moved his entire movement right.
Oh, all right. He has.
Oh, hold on, let me check. So if I times, that would be. Yeah, that was all of it.
Okay, so
Stuck.
choices. No,
Hit me, hit me, hit me. I've already killed 2 of your brothers.
brother, may I? 26 to hit.
Ah, hits.
Okay, before I do the next one, it's 13 for that one and 13 for the for you being in there.
Okay.
You still good?
26, yeah.
And that's going to be a dirty 20 to hit. Does a dirty 20 hit you?
Yeah.
So
Does it still get hit with your ancestral spirits or no?
No, that guy.
he lost
Oh,
concentration.
you lost concentration?
All right, so that's going to be another 13 on that. So that's another 39 points of damage for that round for you.
I'm still up.
Oh, jeez.
Well,
Trying to join his son in the afterlife.
level 10, people, level 10. All right, corporal punishment. You were done sputtering and getting yourself up out of the water. What are you doing?
Oh God, I don't like being around all these elementals, even if they call them friendly. And I can't move very far because I'm like in full armor.
You can get in line to take a shot at it though, right?
I just say, is there any way I can see it enough to do a crossbow shot?
Let's see. The only way that would happen is if you can get to right about here.
So do you have 10 feet of movement?
I have 15 feet.
So you can get right there, and you should be able to get a shot off.
All right. I'll do that.
And aim for center mass. That way,
Yeah.
as the bolt goes through.
22 for 6.
All right, I'll take the 6.
Am I staring at a bolt?
A little bolt floating right in front of you.
Like the ballistic gel, you see the bullet coming. Whew.
And I can do another 2d6 radiant damage,
All right.
and we'll make it glow again. So 6 more damage.
Okay, I'll take your 6.
And it is now glowing.
No
So,
shadows if you get grappled.
so now, so now you're glowing. Brother, may I? You're in there. What are you doing?
You feel extra holy.
Okay. Well, I don't think I'm gonna survive this. So, alright. Yeah. Skellington. Told it did. So, give me a wisdom save.
Okay, so take 23 necrotic.
Yep. And for my bonus action, heal me for 6 points.
Yay! 6 points. Surge.
Is there an inch worth of space for me to squeeze by this elemental to get on the other side of him?
You could probably get over here. That's
Into
what I was
there?
asking. Yeah. You can squeeze through this little gap right here.
It's not quite the side I want to be on, so I'll just beat them all about the place.
Why, you want to be on
We
this
can
side?
set up a flank.
Yeah, I was hoping to be on that side.
Well, I'm sure there's at least an inch gap you can get over here if that's where you want to be.
Yeah, because I can get through an inch gap.
Yeah.
So I'll move into here next to him.
Alright.
And is he flanking with
Yeah,
Ducks now?
From your angle? No, because Dux is not within melee range.
I was gonna say I can't tell because of the squares.
Yeah, Dux is just out of reach.
All right, that's fine. I'll still beat this guy as hard as I can. Don't take that out of context.
No, you won't.
Yeah. I won't at all.
No, not at all.
No.
You're
Splish
slapping.
splash.
You're slapping the water in front of it.
Bonus action. Can I do anything?
Nope.
Not.
Not as a water element, I don't believe.
Yeah, and I don't think I could even heal myself with the spell. I think that takes an action. So I'm good to go. That's
Okay, Sergeant Rock. You see?
Can I ask a question?
Go for it.
What happened to this elemental up at the top here?
Which one?
The one that's north of me.
Yeah, Serge's friend.
Yeah, Serge's friend.
That was the one that was beating on the one you were stuck in.
Right. It
Oh.
goes right.
Okay.
It's a limb as opposed to bad.
Okay. Okay.
Rock
He goes next.
crawls on his elbows atop the lockers. Once
Uh-huh.
again, get a better angle on this guy, and then he shoots it a couple times.
Fire away.
So, bang,
All right, that's 8 points.
and then bang again. 8 more.
Another 8.
15 points of force damage.
All right, anything else? Did you
I guess
push
I can-
or did you leave it sitting?
No, I want to leave it where I see ducks moving in, and I figure they're going to set up some sort of flanking thing. I will use 2 more doses of healing light on the guy, the armored thing within.
Okay,
Yeah,
the
I'm sick.
little medic swims in there and slaps some band-aids on you again.
6 more points. Yay.
Okay, so currently friendly elemental.
Yeah. I'm hoping that he'll come flying in and
Mhm.
can he get onto this side of the elemental?
Well,
He's got 90 swim speed.
So, yeah, you can get in there.
All right. He'll come on in and be flanking with me then for some real good non-magical bludgeoning damage, hopefully.
All right.
So 32 halved. So 16?
16. Yep.
It's like, yeah, we're doing this. You're cool. Thumbs up. Yeah. That's what I'm saying to it. Everyone else, I have no idea what they're hearing.
Okay.
Gurgle and
so
spitter and sputtering.
Ducks. Just a little shift for you.
You need to finish him before he goes.
Yeah. All right. So, 16 for 13
Yep.
and 17 for 11.
Nope.
17 doesn't hit?
No.
Oh.
It's
Dang it.
dead. That's
I
why.
had 6 hit points left after that last hit, so the 11 points or 13 points completely finished it off. Brother May, you are dropped unceremoniously into the water.
I catch him.
Sure you do.
Fair style.
Give me.
Yeah, I catch him.
Give me an athletics.
Athletics.
Yeah.
So that's just your strength check plus your,
So it would have been a 25 to catch him.
All right, fine. The little halfling catches you as you fall.
well, he's a bear. He's not.
hero.
It's all right. I got you.
All right, guys. I know we just woke up and all, but anyone down for a long rest?
He just woke up, but can I go back to bed now?
You had me down for 1 hit point.
I was wondering why at no point in time did you ever try to get out.
Because I was at the point if I even tried to get out, I would have still gotten healed. So I need to heal myself up.
Okay. It was a choice between try to get the hell out of him or heal yourself up some, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. Then I probably
It was
would
a war of
stayed.
attrition, and he won.
All right, what are y'all
Are
doing?
are we sure they're all dead now, or could there be
No.
any more
There's
hanging
two of 'em.
around?
There's two of them sitting right there.
Yeah.
I mean, are all the locker rooms clear and everything
Actually-
you found in the bathroom and all that?
It is. I did have an idea, but I wasn't going to use it on y'all. There. It is your turn. Corporal
Can
Hunt.
we like? I can't move that fast, but y'all that are in the bathroom, can you go looking around and make sure there ain't no more in there?
All right. Brother May, you're in the arms of your angel.
I'll set him back down.
I'll go ahead and mosey as far as you'll let me to woman's locker room.
Are you
Right.
casting Spiderwalk again?
No. Just moseying.
I'll go with him since he's decrepit and old and almost dead.
All right. Well, you only get so much movement rate per round.
Okay. Well, that's what
So
I didn't know how many more.
15, 20.
Well, there's two water elementals sitting right there.
So I can get to here.
Okay.
My movement speed's a lot better than yours, so he must be behind me somewhere.
Yeah.
All right. We'll move right along. What about your water elemental there, Serge?
I'm gonna be congratulating him, telling him he's awesome. Because if this concentration breaks, it's I think he might go hostile, but it's up to him whether he attacks me or not. So I'm trying to be his best friend, you know.
So what you're doing is you're kissing ass.
Yes,
How's that go?
I'm just congratulating him because he's awesome.
Glug,
And
glug,
It goes something like
glug,
this.
glug,
Yeah.
glug, 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 glug.
Give me a persuasion check.
oh god,
Did you lose concentration?
no.
He's just trying to persuade just in case.
He's buttering it up, so if he loses persuasion, it won't attack us.
Yeah,
Or if he
yeah.
loses concentration.
I mean, it says it goes hostile, but it says it might attack. It doesn't say it will, but it says it's hostile.
All right,
So-
well, it seems to be acquiescent, I suppose.
Perfect. All right. Yeah.
It's enjoying
He
the
sticks
praise.
around for an hour.
Oh, you got it
Get
for
the
an hour.
point.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
he's
quiet.
around for a while.
All right.
So it's like I think let's just go watch their backs as they explore, so they
That's
don't
where
get
I get
themselves
to on my
killed.
next turn.
All right.
Might
you-
help if you went in there going 90 feet per turn and just scabbed it out. You pass them up. You're coming out as they finally get in there, moving 15 feet per turn. Like, oh, what were you guys doing?
Like, so, I mean,
Rock will wait over here.
I guess we'll follow him if that sounds good to you.
Okay, so this is what happens for those who are searching, and it does not include Sergeant Rock. You find rooms with these strange boxed containers with obvious wooden benches in front of them.
Do the containers look like you can open them?
They do.
I want to open one.
You open it up, it's got a shelf on the top and a place to hang things.
Nothing in it, though.
No, nothing.
I hate treasure boxes that are empty.
And there
Someone must
are
have been here
about
before us.
50 in the room.
I want to open them all.
Okay.
Yeah. We're gonna investigate, see if we can find anything.
Okay, as you go investigating, give me an investigation check.
Not intimidation.
No, not intimidation. I don't know who you're trying to intimidate. All right, so you find some old gym socks, some dirty underwear, some smelly gym shorts.
I'll hold up the underwear. How does this push protect you?
It's made of some. Almost looks like it's made of silk, but it's not silk.
So they're soft?
Oh yeah, the real soft. You've had basic gym shorts made of like polyurethane or whatever the hell it's called.
Okay. Microfibers?
Yeah, microfibers and such. They've kind of got like a soft, not as soft as silk, but kind of a silk. To a person in your position, it'd probably feel more like a rough silk. I don't know. It's the best description I can think of coming up with right now. You continue to search around and you find another room that has small concrete walls with some more pipes sticking out. And you've seen tiled floor before, so you know what tiled floor looks like.
Okay.
So that's the showers.
Is all this the same as what's on the bottom side?
Yes. Sorry. I
Okay, it's just blacked out. I was just checking.
There you go.
Alright.
And it's similar on both sides. The only difference is, I think it's this room here, is an odd room. You see, looks like a furnace, but it's full of rocks. And there's a like a bucket sitting next to it. Granted, the bucket is floating on top of the water at the moment. It's a steam room.
Meanwhile, I'm going to
Alright.
inch along the hallway and see if I can see.
All right, let me see where that other elemental's at.
But it's, this last room where Rock is, that's the sauna.
So what? Yeah, it's. I guess that's pretty much the sauna. All right. So as you guys are investigating, looking around, like I said, you find a bunch of old gym clothes. You find some, I'd say, coins, weird like coin-shaped items that have faces and numbers on them. Let's see. They look silver, but they're not made of silver.
Okay.
You see some that look like they're copper, but they're not made of copper. They're not made the same way as the coins and stuff that you guys use is.
Okay.
And you do find a here and there like green sludge with some of the coins in it.
Okay. I'm gonna since that wheel. I'm gonna do my Eldritch Slate to detect magic.
On the
Just as I'm going through, see if anything.
oh yeah,
Things.
nothing seems to ping magical.
I want to check out these weird cells.
All right, you go in those weird cells and you see this weird looking seat that's got that opens up, and actually this being what it is, there is no lid cover. You just see it's kind of like a ring lid with the hole in the middle, but you can see down into it. Basic public restrooms.
I want to push the button because there's a button.
Water goes down the hole.
So, like, does the water level decrease?
No. It's too much water. Actually, during your fight, the water level increased a little.
I'm gonna push all the buttons.
The whole party here together, simultaneously, we could flood the place. We don't need to do that.
Give me a percentage roll.
I can do that. 39.
Well, let's see. Oops. Let's try that again. Alright. You're good. You hit all the buttons and they make the weird noise, but the water level doesn't go down and nothing else comes out.
That's
Now, as I'm approaching the hallway over here, what's on the right side of me? Is it continuous wall? Because it's kind of dark there.
Right here,
This is boring now.
you see what looks like some weird metal door looking thing right there. And there's buttons and stuff on the walls. There's
Okay.
two buttons. One's got an arrow pointing up. One's got an arrow pointing down.
Okay, I'll push the one that's up.
Okay, it lights up.
Do I hear anything or anything?
No, it lights up.
I don't know. Just some buttons that. Oh, what? I pushed one and it lit up.
Ooh.
I don't know
Are
if
they
that means
magical?
anything. I have no idea. I don't know what any of it means. I
Rock will
pushed the
find-
down one too.
All right, you push the down one.
Stole my fun.
Does it also light up?
It lights up.
Yay! I got them both to light up.
There are levels below.
I'm gonna look around for more buttons. I want to push buttons.
Okay, you don't see any more buttons on this wall.
Oh.
If I can make a suggestion, if we're not going to take a short rest, if everyone can come gather around for about 10 minutes. And I will cast Prayer of Healing.
I mean, we're healing in the hallway here, in waist high water.
He's gonna do a ritual.
Yeah.
It's still 10 minutes, but yeah, we
Yeah.
could do that. Rock is looking down this corridor to the west from where he went.
All right, I'll
If he
save you
can-
some time.
That's probably the one where the water came out of.
Yeah.
It seems to be pretty much the same thing. This floor apparently was a rec floor. Showers, bathrooms. There's another rec room on the other side.
I thought it said lab. I'm just disappointed as can be.
And everyone gets 21 hit points after this hit.
I will
Rob, where-
say
Well,
Ten
can I open this metal door in front of me?
you can give it a shot.
But
What
I
would
gotta
that
ask-
be? Strength.
Sergeant Rock, you recognize what this is.
yeah, clearly it's an elevator. So she pushed the buttons. We started a ritual for the
Nothing happened.
spellcast healing, but within a minute, these doors probably open,
But they don't.
unless the elevator is broken. Okay.
Well, the elevator
Does
So
has
they may be broken or they may
What would I
They
use
may
to try to
extremely
open the
locked out.
doors?
What would you like to try to use?
Yes, sir.
got an axe.
Got a crowbar.
Yeah, I got a crowbar.
All right. So you take the crowbar, you
I'll shove it in there and hit it with my hammer and whittle it around and see if I could get the doors to.
okay, give me a strength. All right, you're able to get it in there, and you get it to move a hair, but no more than that. It does feel
Does-
like you could, if you had enough leverage, maybe you could probably get it open. You do get it. You do feel it just give a little, but not much.
All right,
So,
let's try.
guys, come over and try to help me get these doors open here.
So you said strength or an athletics?
Rock will go in.
I said strength, but athletics will work too.
All right, I will do an athletics.
Rock will
check
get out
to
his
do
E tool. He'll get out his entrenching tool and he'll try to wedge it in there and see if he can get it to move.
So you want to just do like an advantage roll or assisted roll? How are we doing it? Since we're working together.
So, corporal punishment, since they're helping you out, why don't you give it to me for another try with advantage?
Well, Rock just goes in there, in the E tool and goes, "Ugh." The entrenching tool is good at this kind of thing.
Go ahead.
So it's not that
Her hands
Rock-
are what?
Apparently, you're getting too much
but
help.
Rock-
I am waterlogged.
knows-
Okay, my armor's getting to the point it's going to start to rust here pretty soon. But I will help out whoever's trying to open it. How about that?
All right, so Sergeant Rock,
I can get it open.
give me another roll, Sergeant Rock, athletics.
With advantage?
No, we're just going to add as with the last one he did and say it's advantage.
Okay.
Which one is better?
Yeah.
So that's
So
way better.
with the 19, you are able to get it open about a foot, and as you get it open, you hear the rush of water. Ducks.
Clearly, sucking things.
Corporal punishment. Give me a dex saving throw.
Advantage. 25.
All right. You're able to grab a hold of the wall before the rushing current of the water around you starts to pull. Corporal punishment. Your legs go into the opening.
I'm gonna grab
Granted,
for.
you can't. You're not going through it, but you are pulled enough to where your legs get pulled into the opening that he's created, as water is rushing out of this floor into an empty elevator shaft.
Well, at least the water's
So
going
Rock is
down.
taking back up. So Rock is peering into the shaft, looking down and up with his devil sight to see if he can judge how far down the shaft goes and how far up it goes.
Well, looking up, you can see that the top has been destroyed to the degree that there's no lines. It may have gone up further, but somewhere over time, it just was covered up. But down, you can't see the bottom.
So
More
does
than
enough
120 feet.
Yes.
does enough water leave that we're now no longer in waist high water?
After a little while, yes.
Okay, so I'll be able to
After a
stand up
little
again,
while-
and
after a little while, pretty much you're now down to about an inch or so deep water.
I'll shake like a dog and try to get all the water off of me.
One of those weird looking coins that we found in the bathroom.
Uh-huh.
You can cast light on it and drop it down the shaft.
All right. So you cast light and you toss it.
Drop it down.
Oi.
the-
That was an
Yeah.
antique.
All right. It goes past the 120 mark.
Okay. Well, it's light. Wouldn't you
Mm-hmm.
still be
Yeah.
able to see it?
I'm saying you see it go past the 120 mark. You
Okay.
still see it glowing. And let's see, how long will light last? Light only goes about, about 10 feet. So
Something like
That
Okay.
spell spreads what?
Well, it
20 foot,
illuminates, but if it was a lit object, you would still be able to see the pinprick of light.
yeah, I'm just trying to figure out how long until you can't see that pinprick of light.
Probably like 400 feet or so, probably. As it got too small.
So what this means that there were floors above this and floors below this or something?
That's right. It'd be a little car that would travel up and down this shaft and take you between floors.
What's a car?
This thing had some sub levels went way down below. We'll have
So-
to climb down.
We have to climb down or climb up.
All right, so it gets past the 120-foot mark and looks like it continues further, and then you do barely see it stop. It hits the bottom, and you.
It's a long
This-
way down.
Yeah, it's a good distance. Now, did anybody give me a perception check?
Ready?
Anyone, everyone, or just him?
Well, I'm going to say it's only two people there.
Okay.
And
Oops.
Sergeant Rock's the only one. I guess no, Dux has got a good one. You see it and you hear it. After here comes some nice physics math here. How fast do you think a coin will drop per foot?
According to the rules, if you fall in this game, it's 30 foot around, or is it 60 foot
30
around?
foot around, so 30 foot for 6 seconds.
But does that include in water?
No, you
Well,
fall
it's not in water.
Like this is falling out of the air. I can't remember if it's 30 or 60 feet around.
All right, so we'll go
you
with
can- Featherfall will reduce your falling speed to 60 feet per round. But if you do not cast Featherfall, you can go 500 feet in one round falling.
Well, we're trying to think terminal velocity, I think, aren't you?
yes.
Well, you don't get to terminal velocity until the end of a full round or 6 seconds.
All right, well, after 6 seconds, it's still falling. So we're going to say after.
Oh.
We'll say.
More than 500 foot.
much rope.
We'll say about 20 count. We'll say about a 20 count. You actually hear a ting 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 ting.
Didn't you say there were stairs somewhere?
Yeah, in each corner there's a stairwell. Not quite the corner, but yeah.
Yeah, but the door was locked and it's got one of them little black pads on it.
We might have to try your crowbar.
I have 250 feet of rope and a grappling hook.
Yeah, I don't like water. Remember that?
Stairs. Oh, I've got prestidigitation. I'll do my spit shine thing and dry out sergeant or corporal punishment.
All right, he dries you off.
Oh, thank you so much. Now my armor won't rust. That will help.
Right.
Yeah, I'm ready. Rather do the stairs thing, and see how far we can get up or down than try to jump into a shaft of water.
So there's
Yeah.
a pool of water. Can't the elemental just jump in? Serge,
What?
you're an elemental. You like water. There's a pool down there.
I'm pretty sure water will still take fall damage, but I can't say that to you because I'm an elemental, not a beast.
Well, there's no emergency for going down there. We
Guess
can wait,
take the
and
stairs.
the next time he does a shift change or a shape change, he could be an air elemental. Then he can go check out what's down there.
Looking into the shaft, are there any structures inside there, or is it just a straight shaft, or is there like any ladder or any kind of metal framework or anything like that inside the shaft?
Yes.
Is there a ladder?
You do see one that's come loose from the wall on the right hand side, but it does
You
traverse
say
down.
loose.
The shaft.
How loose?
As in the top rungs are not connected.
But does it look like it's still connected
On the
further
way
down?
down, yes.
I want to try the ladder. I'm gonna like shake it and see if I can.
You're
Look
going to
at it.
crawl out there to get to it? It's not right next to you. It's on the right-hand side of the shaft. Not to mention,
You would have to jump to it.
Not to mention, the door is only open a foot.
Yeah.
I can squeeze through that.
I'm going to ask my elemental friend if they think if they were to fall into a pool of water from a long distance, if they would take much damage.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put the grappling hook on the end of my rope, just one of my 50-foot coils, and then I'm gonna throw it and hook the ladder with my grappling hook.
All right, you all hear banging
Oh.
coming from down the hallway behind you a little ways.
This safety NCO appears out of nowhere and says, "You're not going out there without being on a seat line."
That's what I'm doing. You can see, I just threw it out. So we hear banging.
Yes. Coming
All right.
from the hallway back behind you.
Okay, I pull on the
So
grappling
you're going to be
hook.
on the
Does the ladder come loose, or does it wiggle, or is it still
Well, of course,
solid?
the top section does wiggle a little bit, but it doesn't come loose from the wall.
I'm gonna using the purchase that gives me. I'm going to get out to the ladder inside the shaft.
All right. Give me acrobatics.
24.
Not a problem. You
Yeah,
get
I've
out
got
there
him on
easily.
belay.
Do what?
So
You get out there easily.
before,
So,
before he
I
gets there, I make sure he is on belay on a rope.
you're gonna give me a Swiss Army seat,
Yeah.
a Swiss seat.
Yes.
Tie me in.
so yeah, before you go out there, Sergeant Rock starts showing you this weird tied-up contraption he does with about a 5-foot piece of rope.
What's that for?
Yeah.
You do the old
That's,
style Swiss seat.
yeah, the Dolpher sits.
Don't cross the rope.
Yeah, I tie off my own rope. And yeah, I trained with 10th Mountain Division. This is how you go into a situation with a lot of exposure. You get covered. So I will hold
Okay.
this, I will brace, and if you fall, I will catch you.
Okay. So I'm on the ladder now.
All right, and Like I said, you hear the banging coming from down the hallway behind you. Then it stops as you're able to break through, and you are looking down a very destroyed stairwell.
Oh, who?
That would be Brother
I
Matt.
am.
Okay.
Okay. So we can't go up or down?
Not the one you just opened up, because the stairs. It looks like huge chunks of it have been destroyed and broken, destroyed and have fallen deeper into the complex.
Okay. And then I'll mosey back up to the gate.
Mm-hmm.
So as I go down, do I see any other doors or anything like that?
You notice at intervals that there are other doorways, or other what could only be doors like the one you just came through.
Do I see any light come through any of them?
None.
Okay. Is there any kind of safety latch or anything like that on the inside?
I'm sure there is.
Any kind of latch that I can hold on to open the doors or anything like that?
I'm sure there is, but I don't know if ducks are doing anything about that.
Okay. I'm gonna yell up, "Hold me. Hold me, Sergeant. Hold me."
Race, I hold.
Oh, race. All right. And then, so I'm going to swing out so I'm in front of one of them and see if I can use my crowbar to open it.
Okay, go ahead and give it a shot.
Strength?
As he's doing that, I'm going to whisper into Sergeant
18.
Rock's ear and say, why don't you tie that in off of, to the rod hook there, so we don't have to
What?
do it.
Why not what?
Tie the
So why do you
rope off
use the
to the
movable rod?
rod. The movable rod.
Oh,
It's
You
currently
know what?
in me
yeah, he's got it.
because you dropped it off and I picked it up once everyone got across.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
So does an 18 make the door budge at all?
Nope.
Guess I'll try again.
Just one level down?
Yeah. I'll go
Okay.
down one more.
Well, it's a little more difficult too because you've got water coming down in your face.
Like a lot of water?
Oh yeah, it's the whole floor above you is draining.
Yeah.
Because it's an inch still where they are, but okay.
Did
All
we
right.
ever do the prayer of healing?
Yes.
Yes,
Or did-
21
21
points.
21 points.
It's harder with the water in my face.
Yeah, it was like 21.
Yeah, 21.
Sergeant Rock, give me a perception check.
No, not that one. I keep clicking persuasion because it looks almost the same. Perception 17.
Yeah, you notice there is a direction sign that tells you what floors certain things are on.
Oh, like a fire map?
Yeah.
All right. And so I read it and find out what's the rec level and then see what the levels are below that.
All right, you have the labs themselves are listed on subfloor 20.
Wow. Man.
What floor are we on?
Subfloor 1.
Solid. All right. So, yeah, Rock is a gas. He's never heard of anything going on down this deep. And yeah, he's way before Umbrella Corp ever was in a movie. So, if I'm reading this right, it goes down 20 levels.
Oh, how
may I
many
use it-
feet per level?
About 15 feet per level.
Yeah,
And we just filled the whole thing up with water.
only the bottom level. Although, if that main's still busted, it'll eventually fill up completely. And that's the one I want to get to is the lab.
Well, what else is below us?
Subfloor 19 is
I'll
medical.
start-
The what?
Subfloor 19 might be medical. Actually, I think the medical. You get to a few floors that have medical listed on them. And then
Okay.
some of them are listed as office or logistics, I guess would be the proper phrase.
Logistics and or admin.
Yeah.
All right, is there any listed as living quarters?
barracks or
About halfway down, you do have one that is listed as what's the phrase I'm looking for? It's barracks, yes, but it's on-site security barracks.
Billeting.
And you also have another floor that has a weird name to it. Automated security level.
Is there one labeled server room?
No.
Well, what's on the floor directly below us?
Yeah, that's a good. What's below us?
Yeah, one level down.
Just admin.
All right. So I guess I'm trying doors as I go down.
So the
But
first door you
I can only get down about 3 before I run out of rope.
So you get down about 3 floors, and a couple of these doors look like they've been attempted to be pried open at one point in time. So they're knocked off track and they're hard, you can't open them. If you look through the crack, though, you see no light. You don't even see the dull light you were seeing up top or any flashing red lights.
Okay. I climb back up.
You also see and smell it could only be like old, burnt, like some old fire or whatever might have burned through that area.
Okay. So I climb back up to the top, and so there's a few floors down that I was able to see, and some of them that have burnt out completely. Other ones I couldn't get the door open; it was stuck tight.
My guess is this some kind of survival facility for in case the war goes super long.
Well, maybe did anyone try to see if we could get into any other way down?
Apparently, I tried out some stairs, but they were busted. But that's just one set. There's 4 stairwells. Let's keep looking around.
There's 4?
I reckon
One
so.
in each corner, I think.
All right, let's
Well,
go forward to the next
I'm gonna retrieve my grappling hook. and
Corporal Punishment, you
stow
know
it.
one of those that he mentioned, opposite
Yeah.
corner from where you're at,
Yeah,
is full of debris. You can see it from that dirty window.
right from the dirty window. Yeah, so
Going 2 left.
well across the ways and up, I saw a stairwell over there, but it's so full of debris. There's no way anyone's getting into it and doing anything.
Oh wait, I have a question. Where did those automatons come from?
They may have been standing in a position just waiting in sentry mode. I haven't dealt with robots. Seems like in sci-fi they say they have a charging station, but I don't know where that would be. So Rock's going up to this corner, the northeast corner, to see if there's a stairwell door over here. The tops of the lockers is blacked out, so I can't tell.
It's right here.
What
All
is
right.
the title of this place? The locker room?
The lockdown. A lockdown. All right, so he'll go over here and try to jimmy these doors open.
Okay, go ahead and give me that
I'll assist.
athletics with advantage then,
and I'll cast guidance on him.
and you have guidance.
4 to boot.
Nice.
Mhm.
All right, so with the assistance
Plus-
of everybody,
Well, that's might as well.
yeah, might as well.
Nice.
Yeah, you're able to
7.
snap the lock off this thing with no problem.
Yep, push in, see if there's a stairwell still.
All right, with your devil's sight, you're able to see there is a stairwell. There are a few locations in the stairwell that some handrails are missing, but other than that, they seem to be pretty solid stairs.
All right, and I go up as well.
You look up, and they do not go up. Where they would have gone up
Oh.
is sealed off. Yeah, like about halfway up to where they would have gone to a next floor, but there's like a solid ceiling.
All right, wow. Rock will start heading down the stairs. He's on point. He's got his rifle in hand.
All
Oh,
right.
question. What the thing that I'm in front of? What is it?
It's another one of those boards.
Oh, another one of those stupid boards.
Yeah,
Okay.
this one here has got since it's behind glass.
Yeah, Rock
you're
read it.
seeing, You're
That's the way
seeing
I-
this one has images and little
Okay.
notes written in weird language. It seems to be
Okay.
the same language that was on the other one, but there are. You've seen paintings done before. These are very, very detailed, almost as if, like the image you saw in the mirror, how crystal clear it was. These pictures look that way. Granted, there's some age to them, but and there's like
Pretty.
one of a woman with long dark hair, and one of a child over here, one with a couple, a woman holding a child. And they're wearing weird clothes.
Clothes like what they got out of the locker?
Yeah, actually, they do kind of look similar to that kind of make and model.
Huh.
Not gym clothes, but weird the shirts and such that come out of the lockers.
Okay.
There may be something on Twitch you want to look at.
Hey, I'm going to step away for a quick bio break.
Really, Half Monk? Really?
All right, now I get to incorporate this.
I am now Sergeant Rock.
Yes, since he stepped away and hit the camera, it switched him up. So it's up there.
We are exploring a place apparently, and it's just like, I'm pretty sure I could still die if I go down there, and I don't want to piss this guy off.
Well, can we take like a short rest before we go down there?
Well, you could, except for the not so random encounter that just popped up.
Well,
Yeah.
I don't know about that.
Okay.
Now, is Half Monk one of the guys from your Friday?
No,
No,
I don't believe so.
He's from my Sunday game.
Half Monk's from your Sunday game?
Yes, he is. Can you guess who in the
The one who's smiling so broadly right now.
Can you
Who may
guess?
be playing a half monk?
Yeah. With a weird
Be
name.
right back.
No one can pronounce it. This can go very poorly because we still have another water elemental with us who's taken no damage.
It's all
I mean-
right. It only takes me like 6 hits to get rid of a water elemental.
I mean, I do magical bludgeoning, so
And I
It's
do
a lot
magical
easier for me.
slashing, so you know.
but I don't want to lose my friend.
Neither do I. He doesn't have to attack.
If I get hit though, and I lose concentration,
He loves us. He loves us. We're the best people he's seen in a long time.
Hmm.
That last master that summoned him was a jerk.
Yes, nothing.
You were nice
like,
to him.
Nothing like being yanked out of my home in the
water plane.
plane of water to deal with a bunch of people running around some old building they have.
Oh, I know what this elemental's name is. His name's Bilbo. And he's our burglar. And you're Gandalf.
I have another 5th level spell that I could summon a fire, earth, or air elemental, then I can turn into one of them. After a short rest. Because it takes both slots to turn into an elemental. But it lasts for 5 hours.
There you go.
That's what I'm saying. A short rest would do me well because I used almost all my spell slots trying to like survive the elemental.
Okay, I've been saving up for this NSRE for a month now.
Okay.
And you decide to use it on this one?
Yes.
No, that's what Friday's for.
A little kid in blue clothing walks into the bunker.
Smedley.
His finger is halfway up his nose. Yeah, he's up his nose to the elbow there.
Ah.
Oh, wait a minute. I forgot something.
Uh-oh.
Oh, wait, has it been a full day since we fought in the streets?
It recharges at dawn, and I don't believe it's been dawn yet.
Nope, it hasn't been.
Well, we slept a full
Yeah.
night.
Hey,
We got
what
a
is
a long rest.
What is it you're trying to think of?
My wand of fireballs recharge.
Yeah, it'll recharge.
It's recharged.
That gets you whatever the number is you get for.
Yeah, was it like 1d6 plus 1 or something like that? Or 1d8? I want to say it's 1d6.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's see.
Oh, that wouldn't be there.
You're muted there, Rock.
So the one does do a D6 plus 1. That way there's a chance to recharging all the way, or it might go minimum.
Yeah. But
So
it's
he's-
2 charges.
Yeah, you only get 2 charges back.
Yeah.
Wait,
Let's
is this
see
your
more-
wand?
Yeah.
I was so confused. I was like, why are you rolling to see how many spell slots you get back?
This
Okay.
is my one.
So, we all back?
Yes.
As you're traversing down the stairwell, give me a perception check.
Ease.
All of it.
Oh, yeah.
— 28.
Brother May, you are oblivious to this. Is that everybody?
I'm back of the pack anyway.
No, just a second. All right, so
We're missing our water elemental.
there's the water elementals, and there's mine.
All right. Well, water elemental and you. All right. So let's see. All right. So yeah, you hear something burrowing through the walls. And
moving.
as
Do I hear about where it is?
all over,
Okay, awesome.
I mean, some of it sounds like it might be coming from the wall right next to you, maybe some above you, opposite side of the stairwell. I mean, you're hearing it pretty much on either side of you.
Are all these walls the metal, same metal as what was in?
These seem to be some sort of rock.
So
It's a concrete stairwell.
Rock is frightened by this stuff. He calls out, retreat, retreat, retreat. Let's get back upstairs. I don't trust this shaft. I think the stairs are pulling out of the wall or something.
How far down the stairs did we get before we heard these?
You got about 3 stories.
Is the door are there any doors that we can get to?
Every door you've come across has been either barred or debris or something on the inside is covering it up. Roll initiative.
All right, well, I want to get out of here.
You can, but for right now, roll initiative.
What are 2 words that are guaranteed to start a fight?
All right.
Good thing I'm in the back.
Nice.
Yep.
Okay.
2.
Everybody roll.
And 1 more for the water elemental. 18. So I'm a 23 and he's an 18.
Okay,
Two,
so the
beautiful.
elemental is still an 18.
Yep, he never changed.
All right, so you had a 23.
Yes.
What is the dex on the water elemental?
2, I believe. Double
Alright.
checking.
All right.
Yes. Plus 2.
Sergeant Rock, you got a 12. Dux, you got an 8. Brother Mayai's got an 8. And Corporal Punishment's got a 3. Okay, so you and the elemental I think the elemental didn't hear it, but you did. Hear this scratching and movement on the other sides of these walls. What are y'all doing?
Rock said retreat. Now I'd like to know what order we're in.
Well, I asked that a minute ago. I believe Rock was taking point.
I was
Huh.
thinking rear.
I'm big
in
and
the
in
rear
the
with the
way.
gear.
Well, I was thinking I'm big and in the way.
Uh-huh.
There's two of us. So
I'm
I was
behind
thinking we might be
everybody.
in the back. Okay.
The water elements are in between Ducks and myself.
All right, then I'll just ready an attack for if something comes out, because I can't move back without overwhelming them.
All right. So with that, let's see. Let me see. Here we go. You guys are level 10. That should be good enough. All right. So with that, busting out of the wall on either side of you are these two huge-looking centipede-type creatures. Let me get you actual detail on it. Okay, I can't get you an actual detail on it. Why can't I? All right, so they are huge monstrosities, but they look like they're not undead, but they are radiating some necrotic energy. I suppose the best way to put it. These are called necrotic centipedes. And you have two of them, one busting out on either side of the walls. So, with that, since we're doing Theater of the Mind, I'm going to use the dice to determine, out of the 6 of you, who's going to get hit. Starting with Dux as being 1, Surge and Elemental being 5 and 6. Dux. And then who's the other one? And Surge. Alright, so first off, does not hit you, I'm sure. What is that? It's going to be a 16 to hit. Dux? Nope. Alright. That's going to be a 25 to hit you, Surge.
Yeah.
This might be an issue here. You take 40 points of piercing damage. We'll say this is not magical, and you're. Does that work on you too?
I have non-magical piercing. What's it do? Do you want to know my immunities?
No, I'm just going to say, as a water elemental yourself, do you gain the resistances of the said creature?
Oh yeah.
Okay, so then you will gain resistance to piercing and bludgeoning. So you'll take half this. It's 40 points of piercing damage, so half of that is going to be 20, but you'll take the entire 10 points of necrotic damage.
So 30 points.
Right.
All right.
You're not considered a creature, though, are you?
I am not
Apparently.
a creature.
So that won't affect you. Alright, so that is it. That's both of their goes. Was attack against Dux and attack against you. Next up is Sergeant Rock. These large centipede-looking creatures come burrowing out of the walls and attack two of your party members. What are you doing?
Did I wind up with Jake?
Oh, and by the way, I will say you can thank Half Monk for this not-so-random encounter. And for those who don't know, Half Monk, he's got the shit-eating grin on his face currently.
So,
Maybe
I
you wanna
rolled a
fight?
10 on my concentration check for the elemental. How long has it been? Has it been an hour?
I'd say not quite an hour yet.
Okay, I'd like to use my fate point to make that concentration check succeed.
All right.
Well-
So you use your fate point.
Doesn't a 10 succeed?
No, I
Oh.
took 30 damage. I would have had to have rolled a 15.
Wow. Well then, Does the luck point just make it into a success?
My fate point I got as a Gooey Reward a while back. He allowed it to succeed on that concentration check.
Okay.
Can I take my attack on the thing that came out?
Did you hold an attack? Yeah, you
Yeah,
did.
he
didn't
had
you?
it right.
Then I'll let you take the attack on the one that came out and hit you.
All right, so that I was holding my attack action, so I would probably just be a slam, not the multi-attack.
Yeah, just a slam.
25 hit for 13 magical bludgeoning.
Okay, I'll take that 13.
All right, now the rock is up.
Yes.
So he will spin around. He didn't wind up adjacent to one. So he'll spin around and start shooting at the one on
Wait a
Surge.
minute. Take 10 more points of necrotic damage there, Surge.
All right.
And go ahead, Rock. Sorry.
So the rock shoots the one on Surge. Bang. Does 17 hit it?
17 does hit. So I'll take 11 points.
Takes 11.
Wait a minute. Yeah, 17 does hit.
Yep. But I don't think there's anywhere to move this thing to on the stairs.
Nope, it's sticking half out of the wall.
Yeah, I tried to push it back into the hole that it came out from with my repelling blast. Does that work?
I don't think it's going to work. Because as they burrow the stuff up behind them, so there's not 10 feet behind
All right.
them that's clear. You have a second
Oh,
shot.
shoot him twice.
27 does hit.
So I did a total of 25 points of force to him. And then I move away down the stairs a little bit.
All right. Next up is ducks. One's popped out of the wall next to you. What are you doing?
I think I'm going to. How far are they away from each other?
One's on one side of the stairwell, which is about 20 feet over, and the one's right next to you. So they're not right next to each other.
Are they like snapping their teeth and or mouths open, maws yelling
Mandibles,
at us?
yes. Yes, they are.
So, can I see into its mouth?
No, not really. I mean, I don't know what the inside of a centipede's mouth looks like, so
Is it kind of open though?
we'll say a little bit.
All right,
You
I'm
doing
gonna
a
throw.
Deadpool trick?
It's like a beak.
I'm gonna
say
I'm gonna
like a
throw a fireball bead into its maw.
Well, give me a. Well, that's on you if that's what you want to do.
So I'm throwing it into its mouth.
Yeah, I got you.
Doesn't work that way.
So, if that's what you're wanting to try to do, give me a ranged attack at disadvantage. Because you're aiming
Well, it's a
for
dis-
this little
It's
mouth
all target.
on a moving target.
Yeah, you're gonna fireball the party.
So go for it.
I've never seen what these things can do. Or wait, have you used these for my character, Sergeant Rock?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
So I have seen what these can do.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then I understand what they do when I throw them.
You'll understand that it might
Right.
what it might do. Yes.
Okay, then I won't use it.
You sure?
'Cause I've never used one for my character. I've never used it before.
I mean, you
I
can
just-
go for it. I have no problem with it. Everybody else does.
Yeah, you're excited about us fireballing the party within itself. Like,
Yes.
yeah.
I mean, you've already
yell out, but rock
got
back
this
down
on
the
them.
stairs.
Go ahead and throw a fireball at them.
Yeah, okay. I will. Hold on one second. What does this do? Okay. So is the one that attacked me, do I have advantage on it because Rock's on the other side?
Yes.
No, I retreated
No,
down the stairs.
he's not there.
So do I have advantage
Yeah.
on it or no?
No, because like I said, Sergeant Rock City retreated, so he's not there.
Mhm.
All right. I'm gonna attack the one that attacks Surge. Then am I within melee of it?
You can be within movement, yes.
Okay. Okay, so I'm going to move so I'm in melee of the one that attacks Surge.
All right, and I will say you get advantage because you can move to that position.
Okay. And then, so I will attack it, and I'll also use my sneak attack damage. So 23 to hit for 6.
Uh-huh.
And then, so that's 19.
Okay.
Oh, and then my sneak attack damage. So another 6. So 25.
Another 6.
And
Okay,
then
and you
I
hit
will-
twice.
One more. So 19. 25.
So you're gonna hit?
37.
Okay.
37.
All right. So you take 30 points of necrotic damage. Each hit causes you 10 points of necrotic damage.
Awesome.
But that is apply. That's melee damage, right? Shooting it didn't cause that.
You
If
didn't
you
take,
touch it.
You didn't take any damage when you shot at it.
Good.
All right. So is that it for you?
Yep.
Okay, brother. May I?
Okay.
Before you
So-
roll up that new character, what would you like to do?
So we have a centipede above us and below us on the staircase.
Don't say either side of you. I mean, a group of you were coming down this way. The other group was coming down this way. They've come out both sides.
Okay. Is the center of the stairwell open?
Yes.
Oh, all right. I will cast spider climb again and walk the center.
Okay. Well, there's like this.
Yeah.
You've seen what a staircase looks like, so that's what it looks like.
Yeah.
And you're just
So
retreating.
up away from them.
Just up away.
Yeah.
All right. So that's your move action. That's your action, and no bonus.
No.
Yeah. Okay. Corporal punishment. You see all this that's going on. What would you like to do?
Well, since running away, I guess it's not quite an option. Uh, I guess I will shoot at the one on Surge with my crossbow.
All right.
I don't
for it.
think I'm anywhere close to melee. I'm in the back. 16 for 9.
It hits, but it hits the carpus on the top of the head and ricochets off.
Oh, that's great.
It's just not enough to pierce that hard shell.
But it did hit though.
Technicality. It's my way of describing how close you came to actually hitting it.
But it's not enough to allow a divine smite.
Yeah, not enough to allow any kind of damage or to count as a hit. You just barely missed it.
Well, I was asking if I could do it as a sacred weapon. That adds a +1 to attack rolls.
Well, you'd have to do that prior to the.
Oh. Okay. Okay. Then there's just there's nothing else I can really do.
Can't fire anything else off.
No.
Alright.
I have all melee weapons and unarmed strikes. So.
Water elemental surge. What are you doing?
Well, I'm flanking, and I'm gonna attack the one that's in between me and
Ducks.
ducks. Oh, 18 for 11.
18 for 11. I'll take the 11. You take the 10.
All right.
And What's the lucky roll for?
Sorry, I pushed the wrong one. I was trying to see what
Okay,
Lucky
no
said,
problem.
but I accidentally.
All right,
pushed
so
it.
you miss with the first, you hit with the second, and anything else you'd like to do?
I'm kind of stuck between a rock and a hard place. My elemental didn't go last time.
No, because you held
Was it
and
surprised?
Yes, it didn't. It didn't know it was coming.
Okay.
Plus, you held your action and was able to take yours.
All right.
So
All right,
it's
perfect.
turn now, but you took 10 points of damage.
Yep. I just need to make a Constitution saving throw. I succeed.
I'd say you're fine. Now, what's your elemental doing?
He's gonna start beating away on another one as well,
On another one or the same one?
or
that's on
same
you?
one,
Okay.
same one. Does he get advantage?
Yeah,
For
I'll let him
flanking?
have advantage.
All right.
I think you guys get to have all the advantage you need right now.
17 for 7 and
17
miss.
just hits. 10 misses.
All right. So that's 17 non-magical on his end.
That's fine.
And does he take 10?
Yes, he takes 10 points of necrotic damage.
All right.
Okay, so that was both his attacks.
And are any of them, are they creatures? And are they in our space?
They're huge monstrosities, and no, they are not currently in your space.
Okay, just curious.
They're just snapping at you. And I don't think you'd be able to... Actually, you know what? With the size of this creature, I think only one of them is all you guys will be able to fit in that hole. So let's just say there's one.
Mm-hmm.
And with that, it's its turn. Dux is there. You're there. Your elemental's there. Brother May-I is scurrying up the walls like a bug. Sergeant Rock is within range, but not melee. Alright, so I'm going to roll a d6. 1, 2... is going to be Surge. 3, 4, Elemental. 5, 6 is Dux. Surge.
Hey.
Alright. Move that over just a little bit so we can actually see what I'm doing. So this will be a 27, 28 to hit.
Yep.
You'll take the other damage once again. It's going to be 40 piercing, halved for your resistance.
Yep.
10 necrotic, and you're not a
Uh-huh.
creature, therefore he cannot do the next part.
All right. So let's see. Can I roll a 15? Yes.
Alright, so with that, it is now Sergeant Rock's go.
Sergeant Rock ventures up the stairs a bit to get a sight on the one attacking Surge,
Mm-hmm.
and pops off a couple shots. In fact, he's going to use his bonus action in his last spell slide to cast Hex, and slapping home a magazine of special bullets and fire with it with the Hex spell. And he's hexing this thing's dexterity in case you have to make a dexterity check at some point.
Okay.
Bang.
It's a hit. It's going to be... Is that 17 points of damage?
Assuming it's not immune to necrotic,
Assuming.
which I was testing to see if it is. And then a second
Thank,
shot
thank you
brings
for
out
that reminder. Your
second shot only hits armor class.
that one misses. But you do notice the necrotic does not go through.
All right. And that's it for my turn. I did a bonus action to cast a spell. Oh, I'll repeat back down the stairs a couple squares.
Okay, so Dux,
I'm trying to get some.
I think you're up.
All right, I am going to rage.
All right.
And sorry, let me get to the place. And so you said the center is hollow, right?
Center of the hallway. Yeah, it's hollow. It's a stairway.
And how wide? I understand like stairwell, but how wide is the hollow gap?
Let's see.
Would the centipede be able to fit through the gap?
Probably.
All right.
It's about a 10-foot gap.
All right. I'm going to use item, and I'm going to lasso the centipede with my grappling hook, and then jump down through the center and try to pull the centipede down further.
Okay, so go ahead and use your grappling hook. Range.
So range is a dexterity attack. So just want me to do a dex attack?
Yeah.
So I'll just use my short bow. Does that work?
That's fine.
Okay. So 27 to hit.
All right, well, you got it on him.
Okay. And then I'm going to jump down and pull him down through.
Okay, you jump down and now you're hanging in the air with a rope attached to this creature.
How far do I go down?
To the end of the rope.
Okay.
Whatever part of the position on the rope you were holding when you jumped.
Okay. So I'm going to swing back down, and then I'm going to hook the rope through the railing and use the railing as leverage to pull the monster down.
Okay, so you've already done an action. We'll let you.
I guess I did do an action.
So you can't pull it this round, but you have a hook attached to it, and you've looped through. But as far as pulling, you'll have to wait your next turn for that.
Okay. But I am holding, right?
Well, that's entirely up to you.
No, I'm saying I haven't looped through the railing and
And
I'm
you're
on the other side
holding
of the
on to
rope.
it.
Okay.
Okay. So, because you jumped, he does get an attack of opportunity.
Okay.
That's going to be a 22 to hit.
That gets me.
All right, you'll take 40 points of piercing.
Wow.
So when I jump, so that means he's coming down after me, right?
Well, he snaps at you as you jump.
Okay.
Yeah.
Say 4D.
40.
40
So
points.
half that.
these
Are
things-
you raging?
I am raging.
Then we'll say half. That's right, because you did say rage before you threw. All right, so yeah, it's going to be 40 points. So it's 20 points of piercing, and then 5 necrotic is the half of the necrotic. You take half necrotic too, correct?
Okay. Yep.
All right, so it's going to be 25 total. Now on top of that, I need. See, this might mess you up on what you was trying to do. No, I won't do that on his turn. I'll do that on his actual turn, not on a attack of opportunity. All right, so that all goes through, other than, of course, you getting smacked on the way down. Corporal, what are you doing? Actually, did I just skip Brother May I?
Yes, you did.
I'm sorry, Brother May I. What are you doing?
Sacred Flame, the one that Sergio's been hitting.
Okay, well,
There's only one.
I retconned it to only one because of their size.
Oh, okay. So, yeah, that one.
My mind had them a little bit smaller than I looked and saw a huge monstrosity. I was like, well, they're probably a little bit bigger than that. So, is it DC 13? No, he's DC 15.
Yeah.
So it's
That-
Alright, so I'll take 13 points of radiant damage.
Does it look like it hurt him more than regular?
It does not.
And from a bonus action, I will cast Healing Word on myself.
Alright. So, now, Corporal, it's your turn.
Okay, so sacred weapon.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to add 1 to my attack,
Okay.
and this is all I can do. So it would be a 13.
Okay, and that does not hit. Fires away.
Okay.
Can you not get more than one shot off?
I can do one more shot with it, and that's all. Yeah, that's
Go ahead and give it a shot. That hits.
that would be an 18 for 6.
And just 6 for sacred weapon.
Yep, 6. That's it.
It's a hit. So
Smite him.
can you do a smite with a range? Do you wish to do a smite?
No, I don't have. I don't have the spell slots to do it right now.
Okay.
So no.
All right. So let's see. Top of the round, Surge.
All right. So, is there a way I can move around this thing to flank it with my other elemental?
I'm sure there's at least an inch worth of space you can squeeze around.
Perfect. I am going to probably regret this, but let's do it anyway. 2 slime attacks against it.
Okay.
Um,
Congratulations.
looks
You only take 10 points of necrotic, so you only hit once.
Yay! And that's 17 magical bludgeoning.
All right, noted. That's it for you.
That's it for me.
Okay, give me your elemental.
He's going to do the same thing.
But with non-magical attacks.
Yep, 15 bludgeoning. And he takes 10.
Now, yeah, that's right. You're battlecaster. That's why you get the advantage. Say 13's a miss, 20's a hit, so it's 15 damage, and he takes 10.
Yep.
Alrighty then.
That's going to be it for us.
That guy should pick an elemental. Get 2 to choose from.
Okay, so I'm just checking something else that was said. Let's see. Brother May is probably out of range. I think there's only 3 maybe in range. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, same numbers. 4. So I guess your elemental is what's getting hit this time.
Awesome.
Well, I say that. Does the 19 hit it?
Yes.
40 and 10.
20 and 10.
Yep.
All right.
Maybe I should throw the second one out there at you. Sergeant Rock.
Sergeant Rock. I'm going to shoot. I'm just going to use the regular attack roll because the X doesn't do any ad. Bang!
All right.
17 hits it.
That
15
does.
force. And I'll shoot it again.
That misses.
16 does not hit.
Nope, hits the wall right next to it.
All right, back down the stairs again.
Ducks. You wish to try?
All right. All right, so I'm gonna pull the rope taut as I can and tie it off.
Okay, pull it.
So strength to pull.
Uh-huh. You're going to oppose strength because technically you're trying to make sure you're grappling it.
Oh, wrong button. That one. So 13.
Okay, you pull to try to get enough rope to tie it off. It pulls back and you're unable to get enough rope to tie it off.
Wait,
That's,
weren't you raging?
Oh, I am raging. That means I get advantage.
Which you got it with a 20, so still. I rolled a natural 20, he gets a plus 7.
I'll use my.
You are the one that summoned it, so you know.
I use my bonus action to throw a kunai at it.
Okay, go for it.
Where's my? I don't have that one built. Kunai's 1d6.
So, at
So
least so. It's like a dagger.
yeah, so I'll just use I'll use my short bow to attack, and then I'll do damage with just a normal roll. So a 21 to hit,
Okay.
then damage will be 8 plus 2 because I'm raging, right? So 10.
Okay.
No,
Or
No,
not on
uh,
range. No, that's only on melee. So
only on the
8.
melee.
All right.
But it is within 5 feet, right, of another player. So I can do my sneak attack damage.
That's what the
Sneak
4 is,
attack,
right?
3. No, that was the dagger damage. So 8 plus 3, so 11 damage total.
Okay. Brother, may I?
Alrighty. I will play with the Sacred Flame again.
Okay, he makes a save.
Okay. Then I will do healing word on myself.
All right. Corporal. What would you like to do, Corporal?
Same. 27 for 12.
How would you,
Fridge.
how would you like to dispatch this?
You get
Oh, thank you. So, with all my might and with intense concentration, sending a prayer up to Bast, I aim, I fire. It splits the centipede's head in half, and the brains splatter all over the people standing beside.
And luckily enough, the people
Thanks.
standing beside it are water elementals, so it doesn't really do much good.
But they
So-
look funny now.
So now there is centipede guts and gore floating around inside the water elementals. And the
Woohoo.
lifeless body of this centipede flops to, well, I'm pretty much the center of the stairwell. And due to the fact that it was pulled in or trying to attempt to pull it in a certain position, now that there's no strength behind it, it falls down through that hole and just pretty much hits every rung on the way down. And you're sure
But
you
it's-
hear some...
it's-
And you're sure you hear some breaking concrete slabs or something on the way down as well. So
yeah, runs back up the stairs, pauses to look at ducks and go, nice going. Now it's probably blocked. Can't get to the lab where I want to go. Well, I called retreat. Let's get back there, go in one of those sun, recover a little bit.
I am all for retreating and resting at this point.
so
Glarg.
Yeah, Foxy's
so you guys retreat
Who wants-
back up the stairwell, and I'm assuming you're going to take a.
Long rest.
Long rest.
Do we even
Very
want to
long.
stay in here?
even 10.
So long rest. Where
We
you
haven't
taking?
had lunch.
Where are you taking the long rest at?
Well, let's go in this here, this whatever you called it, wait room, and do
I
the.
think yesterday.
All right. So you guys find you what you consider a safe spot, and I will.
So, because the place that we'd sealed the door off on the place that we were in before, so it's not as wet as the rest of this place, which got filled up with 3 feet of water. So I figure that's the best place to stay.
Well, it did get wet
When we
because
opened the
when
door,
we
it
opened
got
the
just
door,
as
it
wet as
flooded.
everything else. Yeah.
But it wasn't soaked all night. It just got flooded, and then within an hour, we'd opened the elevator and
But
drained most of the water out.
the door might have been closed on this one. You never know.
I
Oh,
suppose.
Either way,
Well,
you
check
guys. Either way, you guys find yourself a place to take a long rest. You stated.
yeah.
Yes, we'll go with the long rest. We'll spend the day in here, and then
Can we get into this locker room up top?
Yes.
Because it's closer to the stairwell.
you're able to break into it after enough time.
Okay, so what you got?
Not to mention you have a water elemental that seems to find the least little bit of crack and slips inside and unlocks it from the inside.
Excellent. I am taking a long rest in here
Right.
on the mat, away from everybody.
All right, so y'all take yourselves a long rest. We'll discuss who does watches when we start back up next time. Thank you for joining us. We're going to call it an evening. And thank you.
Hey, get away from me. Whoever that is, get away from me. Go away.
We're going to thank Half Monk for deciding to throw the centipedes. Granted, it's a little more souped up version of the centipede than what's found in the GUI rewards, or GUI not so random encounters. But yes, thank you, Half Monk.
I'm glad you saved up your points for so long for that.
And I'm sure my Friday night game people are so glad that you decided to spend it on tonight's instead of next week's.
Yep.
So come join us again next week, Friday, 7 o'clock, for our GUI Cube adventure of the Red Star Rising. And then again, of course, on Sunday for a continuation of our Dungeons and Veterans campaign. Anybody have anything else they'd like to add before we sign completely off?
Do your rewards.
Don't forget to sign up for or get ready for MomoCon coming up at the end of April.
Oh, yeah,
or
very
May.
good.
Yeah.
Are you going to that?
I signed up to DM for it. So
Sweet, very good. All right, so let's go ahead and roll for see who gets any GUI rewards before we call it a night.
You guys need a long rest?
All right,
Long
so let's see, Corporal,
That elemental.
may I, Surge, roll it again. All right, hold on, Surge.
4.
Surge, 1 fate point. Apparently, you get a fate point back for after that
Yes.
was used. Okay, Corporal. We'll go with 14. 12, 13, 14. All right, Brother May I, advantage on an attack roll.
All right.
And it was a 7 for me.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Advantage on an ability check.
Yay.
Okay. Thank you once again for joining us, and we'll see you next time.